What's going on, guys? We're back for day 2 of the NFL draft. The Bears only have one pick, so probably not much action tonight, but maybe we could trade up. Maybe we could trade down. Who knows? You know, Ryan Poles loves making trades, so we'll see if he wants to go after anybody. I still can't get over last night, though. Rome Odunze and Caleb Williams in one night was freaking fantastic. So I think the Bears have pick number 75, right? So we still have about 40 more picks until our pick.
Detroit. Congratulations to the city of Detroit hosting the Super Bowl and now the NFL Draft 2024 to all the football fans across America. The Arizona Cardinals have traded the 35th pick to the Atlanta Falcons. With that 35th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Rook Aurora.
He botched his name so bad. I think. Is that how you say it?
United States, and he goes to the prep ranks in Michigan as a basketball player. No football to his junior year in high school. Smart kid, 6'4", 294 pounds with long arms, ran 4.89 at the combine with a 32 vertical. He didn't have great production. He had 4 sacks each of the last 2 years. That's it. But he showed flashes of brilliance, things that polish to his dash rush mark. Get that secondary move in fast fashion. Better job of just engaging from the blocks. I'll tell you what, when he's on his game, he can explode into that backfield. He's got length, he's got strength.
That's crazy. I still cannot believe Johnny Newton is available right now. If there's anybody the Bears should trade up for, it should be him.
All right, so the Falcons have found their defensive player here. So far, our ratio, 3 picks, 2 trades. Washington is next. Round 2 continues on ESPN.
When migraine strikes, you're faced with a choice. Accept the trade-offs of treating, or push through the pain and symptoms.
Washington is on the clock. Who are they going to select? Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, Malcolm? What's up, Javen? Who are you guys hoping for the Bears to pick this round? Well, I guess we don't have a pick this round, but next round. Yeah, Malcolm, I still cannot believe that either, man. Literally the first time ever, besides when we drafted Justin Fields, that the Bears did exactly what I wanted in the NFL draft. Like, that almost never happens. There's still so many good players available on the board right now, right? Like Johnny Newton, some of the pass rushers. Jackson Powers Johnson is still available too. That's crazy. Yeah, I feel like for a trade up, I'm not sure what it would cost, right? It'd probably be like our 2nd round pick for next year, which I would totally be okay sacrificing that for, you know, a Jackson Powers Johnson or Johnny Newton, one of those guys. Kevin White. Oh my God. That's crazy. What's up, Evan? I remember that Kevin White pick, dude. What year was that? 2014? 2015 maybe? I think I was like 14, 15 back then. So I do remember that pick, and I was super excited about that pick. But bro cannot stay healthy. What's up, Connor? Yeah, we still got a while until the Bears picks happen, but I thought I'd go live a little bit early for the hell of it. Jordan Love loves Caleb. He's not going to when Caleb starts beating him twice a year. Hendrickson, yeah. That's an interesting draft proposal. I feel like you could get him for even less, maybe. Trey Hendrickson. I mean, maybe it would take a second round pick, but he is getting a little bit older, and we've seen pass rushers, like a Montez Sweat, who's younger, go for a second round pick. So maybe we could get him for like a third round pick. But I would not be mad if we did that trade either. Who's been picked so far? If you don't mind. Let me pull that up. So NFL draft pick tracker. So, bro, where can I find the picks that have already been made? Trying to. Okay, so Keon Coleman has been selected. Lad McConkey has been selected. Rook or I don't know how to say his last name. He got selected, and then the Commanders are on the clock now. Roger said, "Do you think DJ Moore and Keenan Allen will be a better duo than Brandon Marshall and Alshon Jeffrey?" Yeah, I think so, 100%. Yeah, DJ is, I feel like, comparable to Brandon Marshall, not from like a style perspective, but from like a production standpoint, that's a little bit comparable. And then Keenan Allen has had big production for a long time in the NFL, so definitely. Any chance you think we can get Muhammad Kamara? Yeah, definitely. If he's on the board at pick number 75, that might be the best pick the Bears could make at that point, right? I think that would be fantastic. Yeah. Who's announcing the Bears pick in round 3? I know they usually have celebrity or like former players announcing some of those picks. Okay, Philip is in the chat. Let me pull him up. Oh, Phil, what's going on? How you doing?
What's up,
You
guys?
recovering from last night? You recovered, or
I'm good.
you're good?
Yep, I'm ready to go.
Bro, me and Connor Burns, we were out until 4:30 that night, last night. So I was spent. I
Yeah.
literally just woke up at 1 p.m. today. And then made my Roma Doomsday video.
Oh yeah. Did
Yes,
you already release that?
I did, yeah, like an hour ago, I think.
Oh, okay, I gotta check that out.
I put a reaction in there too, or live stream reaction.
Oh yeah, hell
Put
yeah.
that clip on there. Steven should be joining us pretty shortly, and then we're live right now, anyways. But yeah, the pick. Bears
are
pick
we?
is
Okay.
Yeah. My bad. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
we are live.
I'm like messing with myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I got you. They should get Caleb Williams to announce it. Yeah, bro. That would be something.
That would be sick.
He fly back from Chicago.
He would do it too, yeah, but he's in Chicago now, so.
Yeah, right.
What's up, everybody, by the way, whoever's in the chat? I don't know. I don't know how to see those things, but
Go to comments. Can you see the comments on there or no?
yes.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. There we go.
Yep. Where's Jackson Powers Johnson? You're talking about him, right? JPJ? Yeah, he's still available right now, which I can't believe. Him and Johnny Newton, I have no idea how they're available right now.
Yeah. I would love if we traded up for Jackson Powers. Is it Jackson Powers Jr.? I don't know why.
Johnson, I think. Yeah.
I don't know why I was blanking there.
Oh, Johnny Newton just got selected right now. Yeah. Yep.
Illinois boy.
Yes, sir.
I guess we're a little bit behind, or I'm a little bit behind. This guy still hasn't said the pick. Oh my god.
You're watching on YouTube TV?
I'm watching right now. I think it's just on it's like on the Fire Stick, right?
Yeah.
Or the Roku. Yeah, the Roku.
Gotcha.
My nails are still painted.
Bro, chat, show love to Phil's painted nails. He's a real one.
Says
Give it all out.
draft, and then CW13 with the silver pinky, just like Caleb went at the draft last night.
I love it.
He's the man.
Bro, did you watch all the videos? Like the draft call and everything the Bears posted on the social media?
Yes. Absolutely.
Those are so cool, dude.
I know,
man. I was like, holy shit. Like, you can tell they want to be Bears, like, very badly.
Yes. I know, it's such a different vibe. I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
It was really cool. Like, they were very, like, they felt like they were fortunate. I'm like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
This is a new NFL. Bears actually are a destination. That's crazy.
From a technical standpoint, he's going to have to work on some things. But he's got help over there in Washington.
So the Patriots pick is being announced right now.
What you've done now is you've added a guy with real rush. I mean, real rush from the interior.
Jalen Polk,
You see a lot
Roma Dunze's teammate, just got drafted right now to the Patriots.
who can play all three downs.
Where are we
Sorry.
watching,
I'm
dude?
gonna
This
find
isn't
a
good
better
enough.
one.
Yeah.
It's okay if you guys are behind, but
No. We're watching like some weird reaction, and they're not announcing them in they're not announcing the picks in real time.
oh shit.
I gotta find a hat I like. I don't like that hat today.
Is this where teams go, oh, we got a little tackle. Three spots to allow the LA Chargers to run up and select Ladman. They're how in the world do you decide which game that you're going to watch?
Man, I don't know. That's really tough. I don't know. It's just tough to choose.
What? This is really behind this one. Dude, I don't know what kind of.
Use the PlayStation. Hold on.
Roger said, "Who's your NFL comp for Roma Dunze?"
NFL Roma Dunze. Oh, give me 1 second. Let me ponder that.
Yeah, I would say probably maybe Keenan Allen in a way, right? Because he's not like the fastest guy in the world, but he's a good route runner. Good at contested catches, fairly tall. So yeah, D-Hop. D-Hop is actually a better one, like Keegan said.
I like D-Hop a lot.
Yeah, if he's even half a D-Hop, Bears hit it big.
With the 30th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft,
AJ Green also comes to mind, maybe.
Nolan Smith.
Yeah, I could see that.
He's a little more rangy, I think, but
What about Devontae?
Devontae Adams, yeah, that's a good one too.
that'd be nice. I think Devontae's maybe a little faster. That's why I think D-Hop is
Big and
a
strong.
better.
hmm
Yeah.
Sweat was overdrafted. Did he already get drafted? Now I'm behind.
What the hell?
He's talking about Tivandre Sweat, right? I think that's the only Sweat in this draft.
He has to be. Here, there's got to be something on here that's current.
Yeah. I'll just go to like the ESPN.
We're on YouTube TV now.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't know what kind of.
Oh yeah, there you go. Here we go. Where's Spencer Rattler gonna go?
Bro, I have no idea. I can't even think of a spot for him. Like the Raiders, maybe, because the Raiders still don't have a quarterback. I think the Raiders could make sense.
Yeah.
Would Seattle be interested in taking someone? My guys out in the future.
Yeah, Seattle could be a team, maybe.
RPI Howard, what's going on? How are you? Give me a second. I'm gonna try to email the link to Steven.
No problem. No problem. We're not sponsored by Mountain Dew, but I just want to say that Mountain Dew is delicious, and it goes with a lot of meals, and it does really bad for your teeth. So I'm not endorsing the drinking of it, but I'm just saying that it's great.
Facts. What's this guy's email?
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
Are you guys getting like audio from me?
It's not too bad. When did they announce the schedule for the season? I think it's like 2 weeks after the draft, usually.
Yeah,
Be
May
like
something.
Yeah. Yeah, living the good life. Roma Dunze and Caleb. Bro, that's what I was thinking. Like, this never happens to us Bears fans where, like, the two players we wanted the most, we actually got both of them, right? The only time that happened was when we drafted Justin Fields, 3 years ago. Because I wanted Fields badly, obviously. We got him.
Oh, yeah. I was down bad. I wanted it. But, yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel like this is real life. It definitely feels fake. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
It feels weird to be the Bills of the ball.
Yeah, right. You saw the Chargers pick who they made in the second round, Phil?
I did not.
Lad McConkey took the receiver out of Georgia. That's actually a good pick for them, though, because
we did see that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I know Chargers fans were like super mad about selecting Joe Alt at pick number 5.
Yeah, I mean, do you think they're gonna feel better about this guy?
Not as good as they would have felt with Malik Neighbors or Adunze probably, but
yeah, I feel bad for them. I mean, they went from having one of the most loaded receiver corps to like nothing.
Nothing. Any fears over JJ McCarthy? None here from me.
None from me.
I don't want to say something on stream and have that come back to bite me in the ass, but I will say that I'm not nearly as scared of him as I am Jordan Love right now, which is like crazy to say. But Jordan Love was like actually good last year, right? So I kind of hope Jordan Love takes that step back next year. But JJ McCarthy should be like solid. He's probably going to be like another Kirk Cousins at the very best, right? And even Kirk, never won them anything significant. So,
yeah.
Sergio said, if I'm Poles, I'll trade a second rounder for next year and then this year's third for Jaguars 48th or Bengals 49th pick and draft Zach Frazier. I think that could probably work out, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't have the draft value chart in front of me right now, but
me either.
Probably fair value.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
I'd probably do it for Jackson Powers Johnson. Frazier is good too, though. But I feel like at this point, the Bears are probably going defense because we just spent two
That is
first rounders
true.
on the offense.
Yeah, I I really hope that Poles sticks to best player available. I really do. Even if it's
That's a good point.
a center.
Yeah.
Um, you know, I don't think we're as far as way. Everyone always likes to plug every hole. That's everyone's instinct. But in reality, that doesn't usually happen, and there's still going to be more. I mean, we're talking. There's going to be UDFA's. There's going to be people that get cut after the draft.
Oh yeah.
You
It's
know,
like our roster is already good right now, anyways. Like
yes,
it's not like we need anybody per se.
exactly.
We could use an edge still, obviously. Like I'm not sure what the Bears do at edge if they don't draft an edge rusher in round 3. Bring back Yannick
Could
Ngakwe.
they certainly could see if maybe JJ Watt's got a little left in the tank.
JJ Watt. I was so hoping he would, spend his last years in Chicago because I know his wife plays for Chicago Red Stars, I think. I'm not sure if she still plays there or not, but I know she did.
Talk about things coming back to haunt you on stream. How about this, JJ Watt? I'm personally recruiting you to the Chicago Bears. Come win a ring.
Oh, he's definitely gonna come now just because you said that.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. Yeah,
Um,
I'll add him real quick. I'm sure he'll fly.
What do you think about the Falcons picking Penix? Bro, that was the one pick that still makes no sense to me at all. Like, what were they possibly thinking with that pick? They just signed. It's not even like they invested so much money into Kirk Cousins, where I was 100% sure that pick was going to be like a pass rusher or like a pass catcher.
You know what it reminds me of? Sadly, it reminds me a little bit sadly of when Ryan Pace paid Mike Glennon
Yeah.
money, and then
Bro, I tweeted that.
Mr. Trubisky.
I tweeted that right now. I was like, he just got Mike Glennon right now.
He did.
He didn't even know about that either. Like, Kirk's agent was like super pissed about the pick happening because they never told him they're going to select a quarterback this year. I mean, obviously, otherwise maybe it wouldn't have signed there. But
was it an owner like power play?
Bro, I don't know. Like I think the GM was talking about like trying to be the Packers, right? Like having a backup plan, like a future quarterback plan in place, for your old quarterback, but it still doesn't make sense. Then why would you even sign Kirk Cousins to that much money? So I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's silly. I mean, I know that they said they can get out of his contract in 2026. So this is really like a 2-year like stash and play, I guess. But I don't know, man. I'm just like Penix isn't a spring chicken, man. You're gonna sit him for 2 more years, and then you're gonna make him like he's not even gonna be the future of the franchise at that point. He's already gonna be well into his athletic prime. So
I guess the counter argument is that quarterbacks can play into their 40s sometimes, but Penix has also gotten injured a lot. Like he's not the type of quarterback that's
Yeah. I mean, if he has a long career, it would definitely be defying the odds. Not to be, I guess speak ill or anything like that, but
yeah.
I still just can't believe that we got Roma Dunze, man. Like I wanted him so bad, man. And I
was so ready for the pick to be a pass rusher or like a defensive tackle. I was like, this has to be like, Byron Murphy or Jared Verse. I thought it might be Jared Verse even, which would
have been a bummer for me.
That would have
I would have been okay with.
Yeah.
That was the pass rusher I wanted. But Byron Murphy, okay, but yeah, if it was Jared Verse,
nah.
Rough.
Yeah, the pass rushers we're trading up for are all gone. Yeah, I'll have to look at who's still available, but yeah, most of them already went in round 1. I know.
Yeah, and we already got our receiver. To me, this was the draft to trade up for a receiver if you really liked a guy that was going to be like available in round 2 or 3. But we got our guy.
Oh yeah.
So I really want Van Pran in the 3rd round, but I'm not sure if he's going to last that long. I don't think Jackson Powers Johnson will.
I think one of them will because all of them are available right now, right? I don't think a single center has been drafted yet. So one of them probably should be making it to pick number 75, unless the run on centers starts right now and then everybody starts going after centers.
Yeah, hopefully not. Let's hope not.
Kind of reminds me of what John Michael Schmitz last year. I think that was last year where all the Bears fans wanted him. Ended up
Yeah.
going in mid round 2. I think we
Yep.
picked Tyreek Stevenson over him.
We
So
did.
I guess
I believe so.
yeah. So that ended up being a good pick.
Yeah. All those DB picks, man. I mean, I think initially most people were upset about, Jaquan Brisker and Kyler Gordon as well.
Yeah.
So it's hard to look back now and say that was a mistake. Like,
Yeah. He
all
just
three
took
of
best
those-
player available.
Yeah. All three of those guys are the reason why I feel so comfortable not addressing the defense because we have such a great secondary. I really feel like yes, we can improve the pass rush, but perfect teams aren't built overnight. We're still getting there. So I feel like this year is the year where we really start coming for teams, and then next year is when I think when they really got to take it serious. I mean, the optimist in me wants to say we're running for it this year, but I think I think we'll probably give it a year before I start making Super Bowl predictions.
So Roger said, any shot Vilas makes the roster this year. I still kind of believe in his potential.
With the new kickoff rules, I think he does make the roster.
I agree with that. I think he was going to make it either way just because he was high round pick. But I guess Poles is not he's not one of those guys that's just going to keep you because you were a high round pick, right? Like he probably would cut him, if there wasn't a role for him on the team. But I think there is a role, like Philip said, purely kickoff returns. He was pretty good at doing that last couple years. Punt returns, he sucks ass at. He cannot do those. So that kind of sucks. We have to have a different person for that, which I'm not even sure who our punt return is going to be next year, right? Dante Pettis. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I hear you. I will say this, Roger. I mean, you believe in his potential. I mean, the guy's coming up on 28 years old at some point. Close the word to use.
Pushing 30.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to see his speed be utilized better, and maybe that's something that Shane Waldron can do. I did like one thing that Getsy started to kind of use him as like a Cordarrelle Patterson type of player, but then he, as Getsy does, dabbled in it and then never did it again. So,
yeah. The thing is, he fumbles a lot too. I believe he had a fumble on one of the carries he had last year.
Yeah. Yep. He really does. Guy needs some stickum. Hey, DW, give me 1 sec. I gotta step off. Use the washroom.
Yeah. Go ahead. Do you think the Bears win 10 games this year? Yeah, I think I'll be picking exactly 10 wins this year, actually. I think that's totally possible. If you look at our schedule, such an easy schedule on paper. I feel like I say that every year, but this time it actually feels like an easy schedule. We got the Commanders, who probably are not going to be good. We got the Panthers, who definitely are not going to be good, probably. Patriots are not going to be that good. The only thing that sucks is our division is super hard. We got 4 really good teams in division, 3 other really good teams. So that kind of sucks. But otherwise, I think we can win 10 games. If everybody stays healthy, obviously. The defense is great, but if Sweat goes down, nobody really gets pressure. I agree with that, yeah. That definitely worries me too, Maddie. But I will say, you could still sign somebody available in free agency, a Unique Ngakoue, even though Unique was not good for us last year. Maybe he just had a down year somehow, maybe sign him back. There's a couple other guys too, I think, that are available at pass rusher. But it's not going to be a very deep pass rushing core right now. Cooper DeJean just got selected right now. What the heck? I thought he was going to be a round 1 pick. I didn't even notice he didn't go in round 1. Also, we got the second easiest schedule. How did the Falcons have the easiest schedule? Oh yeah, their division is absolute dog shit. Packers are on the clock. Who do we think this pick is going to be, Chad? Oh, the Packers have traded. Never mind. New Orleans. Okay. Damn. The Eagles selected Cooper DeJean. Bro, the Eagles always get these like steals somehow every single year. Like the player that nobody selects that should have been selected higher somehow drops down to the Eagles every single year. Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean. Damn. Let me pull up the best available players.
And Phil Parker, the defensive coordinator, one of the better secondary coaches in college football. In fact, he's been around him for all these years. You can see he gets his eyes in the right spot. Whether it's zone or in man, I think that plays what you're talking about with the instincts. For a guy that plays so many different positions, plays with so much, he's just so calm.
Do you think Komet will have a breakout season with all the receivers we have now? I think he already had a breakout season last year. Like I think I would classify last year as a breakout season because he had 700 something yards, good amount of touchdowns. He's probably never going to surpass that many yards because we have too many receivers now, unless we just throw the ball constantly. Steven's in the chat. Let me add him. Hey, Steven, what's going on?
Hey, good evening, guys. How are you?
Good evening. We're doing well. Waiting for the Bears pick. We have pick number 75, right? So we still have 30 picks from now.
Okay. Yeah,
what do you think about what do you think about the draft last night, round one?
Oh my goodness! I think a lot of fans feel great. I think the optimism and hope has been restored, and I think the fans have every reason to feel optimistic after last night's draft. And I think it's been, the last couple of years in which the Ryan Poles tore down the team and just basically starting from the bottom, and then be able to build this team back up to where they are in just 3 off-season. I think it's nothing short of remarkable. I think Poles deserve a lot of credit, as do assistant general manager Ian Cunningham. I like the fact that those two guys really work well, and it's only a matter of time that Ian Cunningham goes elsewhere to become a general manager by this time next year. It's going to be sad that we're going to lose Ian Cunningham at some point, but I do feel that Poles have somebody who is capable of replacing Cunningham, whether it's internally or somebody from another organization, to continue this cycle of good decision making that that we are not used to seeing with the the Phil Emery, and then Ryan Pace, and even before that, you could probably add Jerry Angelo into that mix as well. So.
It has been a while, but I do think Ryan Poles is the best general manager in Bears history. I mean, obviously we have to wait until the wins start coming, but
absolutely.
Like his decision making, his like overall like process is like you can't like argue against it. Like he's actually doing things that make sense for the first time, it seems like, ever as a as a Bears GM.
Absolutely. I think you can make the argument that Jerry Vinisi, who put together the Bears team that won the Super Bowl, Hey, Philip, how are you?
Let me unmute him. I muted you for a second.
Oh, my bad, man.
Yeah,
No problem. Hey, Philip, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Steven?
I'm good. I'm good. After yesterday, I have more reasons to be more
Oh,
optimistic.
oh yeah.
So yeah,
Oh yeah. It's a good day to be a Bears fan.
absolutely. We were talking about Ryan Poles' job and how he's the greatest GM we've ever had, and I say right now, Jerry Vinisi, the guy who put together the Bears Super Bowl team, deserves a lot of credit. But I think if the Bears win a Super Bowl or two, then Ryan Pace shoots up as the best GM in probably in franchise.
Yeah,
history.
Ryan Pace.
Sure. No, Ryan Poles. I'm sorry, Ryan Poles. I always get, I'm sure people get mixed up with the same, first name, Ryan Pace and Ryan Poles. Ryan Poles will become the best GM in Bears history. So,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you ask me if it was going to happen, I think it's gonna. I think he's going to end up as the best GM in Bears history. I really do. There's no real way to I mean, that's all going to be debatable, but he's so young and he's already making these great moves. And if Caleb Williams hits, and I think it's going to define his career. He's going to be here, for a long time. As long as Caleb is winning, Ryan Poles will be here. So it could be a long ride. And I hope it is, because I'm desperate.
I wonder if Poles also signed an extension, because I know Ian Cunningham signed an extension recently, a few days ago. So I wonder if they also gave Poles one too. I'm not even really sure how GM contracts work, because you never really hear about them. I'm not sure how many years they are or whatever, but you can basically fire one anytime you want, because it's not like, there's salary cap implications or anything like that. So I'm going to go try streaming this on my Twitter as well. Wait, Steven, can you broadcast to different places while you're in the stream, or can you only do that?
you could. Excuse me. Yes. When you originally set up, you could choose the Twitter normally when you log in. So in my case, whenever I normally do the stream, I have selected my co-host Ken Fang's YouTube channel, my X, and his X. So since you're already in with your own name. At least, no, I'm sorry, not the name, the username and the password. That I gave you. You are more than welcome to add your X onto the list of places you want to stream, as well as your own YouTube channel.
Oh, I see where it is now. Okay.
Yeah. Now, I apologize if you cannot do it tonight, since you're already created and logged in right now. But I think you are able to do that moving forward. Add your X, and YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it right now and see if it broadcasts there right now.
Okay.
Authorize app.
There we go.
Okay, so we are streaming, I think, on my Twitter too. Oh, wait,
okay.
No.
Awesome. Okay, I see that Philip has also tweeted the YouTube channel as well.
I have.
Let me know if you guys can see it on my Twitter account. I should be live on my Twitter account too.
Let me see here.
Yeah, I think I am.
Okay, awesome.
Nice.
Let's get it.
For some reason, Twitter accounts can post comments, though, on our stream.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because of a change that Elon Musk made, right? I think only verified people can comment on streams now, which is so
kind of like that. Mm-hmm. I think there's an interesting tweet from I'm sorry, not the tweet, comment from Chicago Plays. Do you guys think we have a shot at getting Trey Hendrickson from Cincinnati?
We have a shot.
We have a shot, yes. But
he's probably not going to do it, though, after already trading for Montez Sweat, right? Then you'd be paying your pass rushers you know,
20 million on
Yeah,
both
50
sides.
million
That's
combined.
not feasible. That's not
Yeah.
feasible.
Exactly. Plus the draft capital it'll take to get him. It's just not really Poles'. Well, I'm not gonna say it's not his type because he does make shots, but
he
I
does
just don't
make
think that
trades.
I don't think we have enough left to make
Right.
that happen.
Right. You're gonna have to probably dip into next year's capital, which I don't think many people would be in favor of doing that. So
And
I mean, I'd be okay with, third round pick next year maybe, because we're going to be getting a third round pick back with
Yeah.
Ian Cunningham getting a job anyways.
right. So you
But it's
get
more about the
yeah,
contracts. And
absolutely.
you got to pay him a lot of money.
I think he's making 15-16 million dollars right now.
I want to
Oh, wow.
address Daniel Alicia exactly. And really the big emphasis for me is Gervon Dexter. If they take a step forward, we'll be okay. That's exactly it. Now,
Yeah.
Pickens has a little bit of room to develop because Andrew Billings isn't going anywhere.
Right.
I've heard from multiple sources that he's the greatest defensive tackle of all time. The sources
He's
I
actually
won't
really good though. Like not even like jokes aside, he's actually like very underrated. Andrew Billings.
Oh,
Like, he's a
yeah,
good-ass
yeah,
defensive
yeah.
tackle. He's not a superstar or anything, but like really good run defense, occasional pass rush.
One tackle, first
Yeah.
and second down. Obviously, a great run stopper for sure. Now, the question I think is, Dexter took a nice step last year, while Zach Pickens was kind of an afterthought, unfortunately. Now, I'm not
Ryan
ready.
Poles' third round picks have not been good. I mean, I'm not trying to say Pickens is like already a bust or whatever, but he didn't do anything last year, really, right? And that was a high
Nothing
third
of
round
note,
pick too. That was the first pick in the third round. So I
Yeah,
hope he has better luck tonight.
I'm wondering, if one of them, Dexter or Pickens, is capable of playing not the edge rusher, but maybe an end on certain downs. What do you guys think?
I saw that. I saw Robert Schmitz talking about that on Twitter. Yeah, that's interesting because you saw that one rep of him against was it Penny Sewell last year? And he completely like dominated him, at edge. So I think it's possible, but I also like his like explosiveness working on the inside because sometimes going up against the lesser athletic guys on the inside, that could also be something you could exploit. So I feel like he'd be good either way, but he's probably staying at defensive tackle. What do you think, Phil? You think he could switch over to edge? Talking about Javon Dexter.
No, I think he's going to stay at the 3. I think that his size and explosion just best suits for Eberflus's defense at the 3 tech.
Yeah.
I don't mean like in a full-time sense though. Maybe like on certain downs.
I mean,
every once in a while you could put him out at edge.
I mean, if you're gonna run a stunt and stuff like that, then yeah, versatility is good. But I'd rather see a guy like DeMarcus Walker be the inside-outside guy than Gervon Dexter. I'd rather see him play the lion's share at the 3 tech.
Yeah. So the Raiders
Raiders picked the Jackson.
God damn it.
Sorry,
there's still a lot of good centers available though. Zach Frazier,
Pulling Eli.
I don't think second-round pick guys have that leverage.
I know. I'm just playing.
Pulling Eli.
James Mihavoc, I hope pronouncing it. Thank you. Will the Bears move up? Oh boy!
It's all the losers who told
Caleb to
pull
That's
Eli.
pretty difficult right now.
RG3, cough. What do the Bears need now? New OT. Biggest need right now is edge. Like
edge.
That's like a definitive need right now. But that's the only definitive need I could say.
Right. Edge or 3 tech or maybe somebody.
Andrew Wagner doesn't know what he's talking about in the chat.
Trenton Gill sucks. No, I agree with that, bro. Maybe sucks is a little bit harsh, but it's true statistically. Like he's one of the worst punters in the NFL. So, bro, if we have a chance at what's the Iowa punter's name?
Corey Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor. Yeah, if we have a chance at him in what would that be, like round 4? That'd be kind of early to address punter. But would you guys want to go after Tory Taylor in round 4 if he was going to be the Bears punter for the next 10,
What's
15
up,
years?
Oh, hey, Dave. Hi, how are you, Dave?
Dave, what's going on?
Hey, what up, man?
Bro,
Hey.
what'd you think
It's
about
very
round
weird
1 last
to say
night?
what's up on this
Shout
on
out
this
to Dave and Vicky for killing it. I know Dave was well dressed last night on occasion. So,
Bro, Ficky couldn't make it to the draft. I saw his tweet that he posted. Did you guys see that? He was trying to go to the draft, and then I think his flight got canceled or like something else happened, so he couldn't go over to Detroit for that.
oh man,
yeah.
he was going to Detroit. Damn.
Yeah, it sucks.
Packers are on the clock.
Oh, Packers are on the clock.
Oh, I'm sorry. The pick is in. They have a pick now.
Wait,
Bus.
Edgar and Cooper?
It's a bus. It's okay.
Oh, they got
Buzz.
a linebacker. That's probably
A
the
linebacker.
Buzz.
Devondre Campbell replacement there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything
FTP,
about him.
FTP.
I'm just gonna say he's a bust.
I think that's the first linebacker taken this year.
Wow,
Yeah.
terrible form.
Yeah.
I didn't do any research on any of the linebackers in this draft because I knew the
Me
Bears
either.
didn't need any. So I have no
Right,
idea
right,
if
right.
he's good or
There
not.
aren't that many good
He could
linebackers.
have hurt that guy, but he didn't even really hurt
Yeah.
him.
No technique in that.
Yeah, it's not a
Cooper,
good year to need a linebacker.
God, how long is it taking to tackle that? You know, come on, hurry up.
Bust.
right? Any Packer pick is a bust. We all hope, but
Terrible ankle.
unfortunately, they've had a real good.
They always,
success.
yeah, their picks always end up being good.
They always turned out
It
to
looks
be
like
good.
I was
his
saying that
name-
yesterday to Phil. I was like,
Yeah.
the Jordan and Morgan pick, right? Like that seemed like a big reach, but every time I hate on a Packers pick, that player ends up being really good somehow.
I know.
Like Jordan, I laughed at the Jordan Love pick, and now I wish
Me
they didn't
too,
select
me too.
Jordan Love.
But we got the last.
Hey, I
they
appreciate
got the
that,
last
Dave.
stuff, unfortunately.
You got to come out to the next one. Come
Yeah,
down to
man.
Chicago.
That was awesome.
Yeah, we should do like a watch party for like a game too.
Absolutely. Next year, hopefully.
Yeah, I know. Nick hosted one for the Broncos game last year.
I think
Which
we're
is a
doing one
complete
for the
shit show.
Green Bay. Nick told me that we were doing one for Green Bay Bears away game. He told me they were going to go
Oh yeah,
back.
yeah. We should definitely do that. Any of you guys going to London for the Bears London game?
I don't know yet.
Wait, what was that?
The London
Are you
pick-
any of you guys going to London for the Bears
Okay.
London game?
I wanted to make sure I heard you right. No.
No. Well, you hate the UK or something?
No, I would love to. But
yeah,
you know, that is quite the expensive trip to go see the
Yeah,
Bears
that's
play.
true. Yeah.
I will have to do that when I'm off the government salary.
That's fair.
However, oh yeah, take it easy, Dave. Hard Knocks. Let's all hope for Hard Knocks.
Dave, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. Bye-bye.
Hard Knocks would be awesome. I would be on my edge. Of my
I think
seat
it
for
will
that.
likely happen. I know they hired the new PR executive from Kansas City Chiefs, Ted Cruz, not the Texas politician, but
I was gonna say.
Ted. That's in
interesting.
Cruz, Crews, like Terry Crews, the actor.
Yeah.
So
Yo, Nick's in the chat. What's up, Nick? Bro, you want to hop on the stream? Let me know. I'm not sure if you're doing your own stream,
Hey.
but if you want to hop on for a little bit, let me know.
Jonathan Brooks, this guy's a bust. The Panthers just drafted a bust.
Jonathan Brooks, the running back. I know Jerry Jones of the Cowboys was like so enamored with this guy, even though he tore his ACL or something. That's funny.
Kill JFK.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. Ted Cruz is there. Adonai Mitchell still on board? Yes. It's
Oh, he's still on the board?
This guy,
He's on the board.
this
It's
guy-
two
Oh,
easy.
no way. Wow.
One is
rumor has it that Roshan Johnson used to bully this guy in the running back room. That's what my sources told me. My
Mitchell
sources told me
apparently
that.
has an attitude problem, and then also
Yeah, I
the,
heard about the attitude
diabetic
problem.
problem.
But I thought he would still very easily be a first-round pick. That's crazy.
That was it.
Still available midway through the second round.
Right.
You think the Giants could select him right now? They already selected Malik Neighbors, but might as well go all in, get another one.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
So Giants
why not?
on the clock. That's 47. Adonai Mitchell or boy, who else is available right now? NFL draft. I will laugh so hard if they pick Spencer Rattler as a Daniel Jones heir apparent.
1 second, I gotta re-up on my due.
I kind of feel like it might be Spencer Rattler because they still do need a quarterback.
You hear about the story of Panthers owner David Tepper barging into a bar.
I saw that. I saw the video of that. He is the most embarrassing owner by far in the NFL, and there are so many
thin one too.
very embarrassing owners.
My God, he makes people forget about how bad Dan Snyder was with Washington.
It makes me thankful in some ways that we have George McCaskey, even though like, he's not been a good owner himself. But like he stays, he stays out of the spotlight. Like he doesn't do like crazy stuff like that.
Yeah. Somebody just said that. Do you think Panthers GM made the pick, or was it a good idea?
Right.
I chuckle at those things, man. Man, what do we do? What are we going to do at 75? Boy, that's a long question, Lucas. I tell you,
I actually have no idea. Like it could go. I want to say it could be an edge rusher, but I'm not even sure which edge would be worth picking there. Maybe Mohamed Kamara.
That's true. Mohamed Kamara, Chris Braswell of Alabama. Who else? Marshall Nealand of
Hey, Daniel, appreciate you tuning in.
So,
Yeah, Marshall Neal. Oh, yeah.
there are pretty good ones still left. Man, I'm so shocked that Tavondre Sweat was picked.
I know, yeah, so early.
Despite his DUI arrest and the fact that he is well above 360 pounds. That's like like a refrigerator Perry type weight there.
You know who selected him?
I believe.
Andre Sweat.
Hold on a second. Devondre Sweat. Titans.
Oh, okay.
I think he was picked 34, 35. Very quick.
Wow.
It's like shocking.
Yeah, I thought he might be like a round 3 pick or like even like a round 4 pick, but I guess his talents just like outweighed the DUI, which is crazy. But
I know. If he gets into much better shape with the proper training and nutrition,
yeah,
I think he could be something. But I wonder if the NFL is going to suspend him.
All right.
I don't think they would for something to happen in college. I feel like usually they only punish if you do it like 1 year in the NFL. Keegan
That probably
said,
explains Rashee Rice is going to face a real stiff suspension.
oh yeah. Keegan said George is actually a good person, just doesn't know shit about football. Yeah, that's most accurate statement I've heard about George McCaskey.
100%, and that's why I'm glad that the Bears, in case if you haven't been following, they've made some flurry of hirings in the executive levels. The stadium person, PR person, and then also the admin side, they've been hiring a lot of people, a lot of female executives as well. So
Oh yeah.
the Bears are really kind of putting out there. George is a person who's kind of been in the NFL diversity committee, I believe. He takes these things very, very seriously. In spite of what you think of him as a maybe a football person, but he is very generous, and George is very much care about the diversity and inclusion, stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I know some people would be like, oh, he's probably compensating that as a way of covering his lack of football knowledge, etc., etc. But I think in spite of what people think of it, it is very, very important. And I'm glad that the Bears are leading these things by example in many, many ways.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lucas Guzman, maybe Bears go to that edge from Northwestern at 75. Who's that? Who's the guy from Northwestern? I haven't known about that guy.
Don't know off the top of my head.
I don't know who that is. Hey, Lucas, give me the name. Because we kind of don't know the name of that edge rusher, because the edge rusher isn't that very deep this year.
Hood McCaskey said thoughts on the Packers getting Cooper.
I think it's a good pick. They needed somebody to replace.
Wait, which Cooper are you talking about?
Edgerrin Cooper, the linebacker.
Oh yeah, I thought I was talking about Cooper DeJean for a second. I was like, Packers didn't select him, but yeah, I mean, I didn't watch too much of him because I knew the Bears didn't need a linebacker, so I didn't really study any of the linebackers, so I can't really say what I think about him. But knowing the Packers, they usually draft well, so he's probably going to be a good player. If you had to bet on it, he's probably going to end up being a pretty decent player. But
that's true. Lucas came up with a name, Adebayor. That's the guy from last year who dominated the 40-yard dash. Ended up dropping all the way to maybe 4.
Bro woke up from a 1-year coma. Unless there's another Adebayor that I'm forgetting about.
Yeah. If that's the guy from last year who dominated the combine, running like 4.4 something, and then shot the draft board, and then he wasn't even probably picked until like 4th or 5th round, I believe. In the
now you good, Lucas.
Or something like that. Hey, no problem, no problem, Lucas. Jacksonville took Mason Smith. LSU. That's another defensive tackle. That's
kind of high. I feel like I saw him going in rounds 4 or 5 in some mock drafts.
Yeah, that's true. He and teammate Mekhi Wingo. That's a good form a good interior line there for LSU. So
yeah, I'm gonna say the Jaguars now selected both LSU players, both Brian Thomas and him.
Did you see the funny exchange between I believe an ESPN reporter asking Brian Thomas's parents?
No, I didn't see that.
So a female reporter asked, I believe, Brian Thomas's mother about, how far did they came? Not that we're not talking like from where did you came from. We're talking about the road that they took, or at least Brian Thomas took to get to, where he is today. And then his mother responded, we came from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and everybody just actually had a real good laugh about it.
That's funny.
That's funny, actually.
Did you see any of the Bears videos they released on the draft calls between polls?
I did. That was fine.
Those are always so amazing to watch. And you can tell Caleb actually really wanted to be a Bear. Unlike, whatever RG3 the other people in the media say, he actually is embracing being a Bear.
Yeah.
I love so much. You guys saw the he did with Roma Dunze. Yeah, that was super cool picture.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I was listening to ESPN Chicago earlier. There was one caller who I think I admitted it several weeks ago. He called and criticized about Caleb's nails and all that other bullshit.
Mhm.
And I think he called in and said he changed his mind and apologized about what a great kid he is and everything. So
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it was also just like misinformation. I feel like on Caleb, like a lot of people literally thought he was a shitty teammate.
damn it, Chris
All cared
Jenkins
about
gone.
himself.
Damn, that's another.
Hey, Will,
defensive
what's up?
back.
Thanks for watching from Ireland.
All
Super
right,
cool.
well, how are you?
And that's
Damn,
awesome.
what time is it? Is it midnight over there in Ireland?
Yeah, it must be like 1 a.m. or something.
I went to Ireland actually one time, and that's the only time I've ever been out of the USA, and it was beautiful.
Right.
Absolutely beautiful.
Man, I always wanted to go to Ireland. I lived in Germany for a couple of years, and I missed out on the opportunity to go there. But someday I'll definitely go. Oh, 1:30, 6 hours.
That's a true diehard fan right there.
That is
Watching
a
it
You're a real one, man.
well, it's Saturday. Well, it's Saturday morning, so he can stay up too. So
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
yeah. If the Bears are going to move up, I think this is probably where they might start thinking about, low 50s or 60s.
Trying to think who would be worth moving up for.
Right. Well, the
like, I
defensive
feel like-
lineman is starting to go low right now.
I feel like the guys we want could still be available at pick number 75. So you probably don't even have to trade up.
Yeah. Yeah, it just feels like I don't see Poles. I think he'll need to move back before he could trade up. I don't see him sacrificing next year's trade capital. I feel like
That's true. That's true.
Mhm.
I feel like he's going to want to go, into next year in a different, probably like he normally does in a draft with ammo, more ammo.
100%.
Oh, another Michigan guy.
Move up for Ricky McCooley.
Don't know that guy.
That's a made up name, right? Or am I
Yeah,
tripping?
it is.
Okay.
It is. Probably from the Keys, yes, or something from straight out of a
Yeah.
EMPO sketch show.
Oh, Mike Sanders still just got selected by the Commanders. That's a really good pick for them.
Right. Plays really bigger than his size. He's like 5'9", 180 or something like that.
Yeah.
Do we think Zach Frazier will be there at 75? Boy, I think he can still be there.
Probably not, to be honest. He'll probably get selected in the second half of the, second round. But, I mean, it's a possibility. Anything can happen in the NFL.
Definitely, yeah. Let's see. Who's picking next? Pittsburgh at 51.
Pittsburgh.
That's a team that needs a center, too.
They need someone for him. Sorry, I had to maybe mess with anyone who gets mad about that.
Oh, yeah.
Talking
I
about
forgot.
Justin Fields, man.
Him. Oh, my God.
Come on.
Ah,
Come on. I need you.
so long ago. I forgot who he even was. No. That actually feels like such a long time ago, though, now, like the Justin Fields era, even though it was only a few months ago. Like, only like a few months ago, we were all in on, Justin Fields. But
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I was at the Atlanta game. I mean,
Yeah, I know you told me. After that game, I actually thought he might have a chance of still staying on the Bears, but then he lost against the Packers, which obviously not only his fault, but like you can't be winless.
You're talking about Justin? You're talking about Justin?
Yeah, we're talking about Justin Fields. Yeah.
Yeah, that last game against the Packers, I know it was 17-9, but it was like more like 30-9. It was so bad.
Yeah.
yeah.
Tyree Stevenson saved 14 points in that game by himself.
Yeah.
Just from 2 plays he made on his own.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid McKinstry or Ennis Rakestraw the Jr. That's actually a pretty cool nickname for sure.
The Key and Peele sketch.
It is actually a real name, by the way. So I'm like, man. You think Van Pran will be there at 75? I believe so, yes. I think he's a third, fourth round center.
Shout out to my dad. I'm sorry. I had
Shout out
do
to
it.
Philip's dad. Thanks for watching, man. Bear down.
We're down. I do believe that, yeah.
Love you, Dad. I love that.
You guys
Dave,
are
I hope that Van Pran will be there. I don't know if he will, but I hope he is.
I think he will be there at 75 for sure.
Oh yeah, Van Pran should be there at 75.
Without a doubt. He will
Zach
be there.
Frazier probably not though.
Mhm. Yeah, I think Zach Frazier will be picked before the end of the second round for sure.
Wonder if the Bears trade down even from pick number 75, get like an extra,
Fourth
fourth
round?
round, fifth round pick maybe.
I could see that.
But I feel like Politz doesn't value the late rounders in this draft because he literally traded away all of his late round picks.
Right.
Maybe
I
he
think
doesn't
fourth
feel-
round pick is probably like the cutoff line for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our
One
draft
guy-
this year so far is Caleb Williams, Roma Dunze, Montez Sweat, right?
Yeah.
We traded the second round pick for him.
Yeah, I like where you're going with this. Okay.
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen.
That's a
And then,
hell of a draft.
Ryan Bates. I'm sorry.
Ryan Bates.
Yeah. I think that's how you could probably.
Oh, yeah,
look
I'm
at it.
feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah.
A plus.
Yeah.
Crown him. Build the statue. Ryan Poles.
Mhm.
I trust him with my
Isinova?
life.
Yeah. JPJ.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
JPJ just went in the second round recently.
Yeah, he was taken by
Yeah.
Las Vegas
We
Raiders.
said blacked out after we got
Blacked
rolled.
out. I blacked out too eventually.
Man, I tell you, Detroit really showed up.
Yeah, the Iowa punter. I want him too, but I wonder where he's going to be drafted, right? Because if it's like round 4, I'm not sure if the Bears can afford to spend a round 4 pick on a punter when we don't have that many picks. But I mean, I'd be a fan of it because I like him a lot. I know Phil, you like Trenton Gill or you want to move on?
I mean, we can get another punter. He was supposed to be a coffin corner type of guy, and he hasn't been that. Not frequently enough, anyway. Maybe some of that's on the coverage team, but I think
Zach Frazier went to.
Oh, Steelers.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
shit,
predicted it. I predicted this one.
Yeah.
him get some protection. Finally, a center that can snap him the ball.
Thank
Yep.
God. I actually
Well,
think he'll be starting like midway through the season, Justin Fields.
I do
For the
too.
Steelers.
Yeah.
I hope he does because then we get that 4th round pick instead of the 6th round pick next year.
Yeah, Zach Frazier to the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know, it shouldn't be that big of a travel. You know, he played at West Virginia, and from West Virginia to Pittsburgh isn't that big of a drive. I know, so literally like 1 hour away. So
Showing his wrestling highlights, Zach Frazier. I feel like all NFL offensive linemen were wrestlers too at some point in high school.
Yeah, it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
I always played basketball, and my football coach hated it. He was always
Oh yeah.
yeah.
You do any track and field too or anything in the spring?
No, I took the spring off. I'd be in the weight room though. Like we had to be in the weight room like after school.
hand fighting.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, as a middle linebacker, wrestling would have helped, but basketball was my first love. So
You watch basketball a lot too, or you just like playing it?
Yeah, I'd say those are the two sports I actually care about. I casually support all other Chicago teams, but I'm not like emotionally invested.
I feel you. I like baseball a lot, but my team is complete shit right now, the White Sox. So I do not watch any baseball anymore.
Yeah, I
Did you
know.
see
I'm
the
a
White Sox
Sox
tweet
fan.
of Caleb Williams? I know fans were pissed on that one.
Yeah, I tweeted at that. I was like, stay away from him. We don't want your bad luck to rub off on him.
Man.
They're the one franchise I actually have like no hope for at all. Like honestly, even the Bulls have more hope right now than the White Sox do.
This Kobe White just happened.
They have Kobe White, yeah. We have, I mean, I guess we have Luis Robert on the White Sox right now, but aside from him, we have like nothing.
Yeah, it's rough, man. It's hard out there.
Damn,
So
look at the
Lamont-
Steelers centers history. They're like damn good centers there.
Oh. I got to throw a pizza in the oven. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, go ahead.
If I'm gonna mute myself.
Mike Webster, Dermotty Dawson, Hall of Famers. Mike Pouncey played a very good, had a long career too.
Yeah.
Man, I wish we had a center that's durable.
I know.
and
Bro,
reliable too. You know,
I've been trying to mock a center to the Bears for such a long time in the draft, and we just have not been drafting any centers. We got Doug Kramer a couple years ago, but he was a 6th round pick, so that's not even,
he was on
doesn't
the
really
he
count
was
as an
hurt,
investment.
and he was also on the practice squad too because he was hurt and everything. So
Yeah, they took Frazier, sadly.
yeah. So now it's
Adonai Mitchell just went off the board right now to the Colts.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Ah,
That's actually a really good pick for them at that spot.
I do
especially.
too. Yeah. A.D. Mitchell finally to the Colts. More weapon for Anthony Richardson.
Yeah. So about 23 more picks until the Bears are up. Yeah.
I would not have minded him as a Bear, to be honest.
Oh, I would have liked him too, but I think his attitude issue or whatever. Like, I'm not sure how big of a deal that was, but like people are talking about that, right? And Ryan Poles has like stayed away from those types of guys. So,
and then I don't know how big of a issue is the diabetic ones as well. So,
oh yeah. I mean, Jay Cutler was diabetic too, so
right.
I guess it's
And
not if you keep it under control.
Justin had epilepsy too, I believe, too, right?
Yeah. Damn, the Colts have had a hell of a draft. Latu, A.D. Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably my second favorite draft right now besides the Bears draft.
Yeah, I put the Bears, Colts, and and I hate to admit this, but the Vikings also had a pretty good draft too.
Yeah, I thought they would have to trade up for J.J. McCarthy. Like, good on them for not trading up for him.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't like J.J. McCarthy as much. Like, I think he could be solid, but he's not going to be much more than what Kirk Cousins was for them at the very best, right? So, I don't know. Right now, I'm only really worried about Jordan Love. He was actually good last year, right? So, I guess we'll see next year if that was 1 year wonder type of thing or if he's actually really good.
Jordan Love?
Yeah.
I do believe that. I think we have to take it seriously when it comes to the Packers. As much as we all hate them, there's a reason why they're good. So, I'm sorry. The Vikings did trade up to get him. I think they moved up from 11 to 10. 11 to 10.
Yeah, I mean that's like they only traded up one spot. I thought they'd have to trade both their first round picks, like the second first round pick, to trade up to like number 4, number 5.
Exactly. I thought they were really pimping hard for Drake May or someone like that too.
Yeah. No love for Jordan Love. I hate him too, man, but I can't deny the results right now. Like his stats were really good last year. But part of that is also because the Packers always surround their quarterback with good, good situation, good coach. Like Matt LaFleur is probably a top 5 coach, top 5 play caller. So
That's true. That's true.
very lucky he gets to deal with that, and not what Justin Fields has had.
Oh yeah, I just want to react real quick to Indianapolis having an awesome draft. Donovan
Yeah,
Mitchell
We were
was a great
talking
pick.
about that.
That's what I just said, man. Like fantastic draft. Latu, probably best defensive player in this draft. Adonai Mitchell, could be around 1 pick. So damn, they're balling.
Hell of a draft so far.
Right. We were talking that outside of the Bears, I said Colts and the Vikings. I hate to admit the Vikings have done a, good job, and then then the conversation turned into if the they moved up to.
I don't really believe. Yeah, I don't really believe in McCarthy either. I'm not like a big McCarthy fan. So I guess I'm a little bit more down on their draft than others might be. But.
Right. Well, they got their quarterback. At least I give them credit,
Yeah, that's true. I guess, if he ends up being the guy, they'll look good. I think Dallas Turner's a good player, and someone made a good point. His defensive coordinator being Brian
Flores, yes.
Brian Flores, that's a good coach for him. So, it's looking like that might be a good choice. So it all depends on if McCarthy ends up being the guy or not. I mean, he has weapons. He'll be going into a good situation.
That's the big if, yes.
But he's in a bad division. He's in a bad division. I mean,
Yeah.
I think they're the 4th best team in this division this year, personally.
Right.
So,
right now, I
Yes.
think the division, you have the Packers, Lions, and the Packers are the upper echelon, and then I think the Bears and the Vikings are kind of like on the lower end of the spectrum right now. You could kind of like split in half in the middle, but I do believe that the Bears are a little bit ahead of the Vikings right now because of the quarterback, and it's going to be very interesting. The NFC North could be a real gauntlet of a division if Caleb Williams turns out to be that he is, and if JJ McCarthy turns out to be a lot better than we all expected him to be. That's going to be a tough division for years to come if it pans out.
that's true. Yeah. You can make the argument it's the toughest division in the NFL, like right now. It's arguable.
Oh, Commanders took Ben Sinnott, tight end, Kansas State. Oh, wow. That's a good tight end that they got there.
Commanders having a pretty good draft too. They got Johnny Newton in the 2nd round. It's crazy.
We're apparently that far behind still.
He's a guy from Iowa, apparently. But played at Kansas State. Damn, that's a good player there.
Also, is a good question. Who was the pick in the 2nd round that the Bears gave up for Montez Sweat?
I believe he was 38 or something like that. Maybe.
Yeah, but I guess he's asking like who the player was that
Okay.
got selected with that. It's pick number 53, right? That we gave up, or is it the other pick? It's probably the other pick, right? Because we're picking a 9th overall, so 38, whatever.
Hold on a second.
I don't have the draft board up.
I can't do math right now. It should be in the 40s actually, but let me see who that player was.
That's a good question.
Oh, number 40. Here we go. Number 40. There was it was the Eagles who had that number 40 pick from Chicago via Washington. Cooper DeJean. Damn.
Also turned into Cooper DeJean. Okay.
DeJean. I'm sorry. DeJean. It was Cooper DeJean. For those who were wondering what that Bears 2nd round pick for Montez Sweat turned into.
Yeah, definitely not as bad of a trade as the Chase Claypool trade was. Ended up being a 1st round pick.
Right.
I can't believe Chase Claypool is still available right now and just nobody wants him. Like, not even as like a backup right now. He's still unsigned. It's crazy.
I
to me. Like,
think
he was dominating.
I think he's gonna go to CFL.
CFL.
He's gonna go be the top. He's gonna keep his promise about being a top 3 receiver.
Yep.
No
Hey,
ever
this is
saw
one league. That's funny.
Okay.
Head case is right.
Yeah.
He's a complete bust. It's funny because Dolphins fans, some Dolphins fan was arguing with me like a couple months back about how he was going to be like great. Just trying to let you know that he's going to be good. I don't know how to tell you this, but
Go to some team to be a speedy decoy. That's all he was in that Bears offense. Like when he actually played for us.
Oh,
never actually
Michael
saw
Hall.
him.
so annoying too because I went to that family night practice and he like was
Michael
dominant at that stupid practice.
Oh,
Family
damn!
fest.
Michael Hall went to Cleveland. I wanted him on the Bears. Damn it.
Dang.
Yeah,
Give me
stays
Mohamed
home.
Kamara, pick number 75. I'll be really happy.
I mean, Kamara. Yeah, I think he could still be there. Mohamed Kamara.
Yeah, Cleveland's defense. I mean, the rich get richer, huh? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Cleveland has a really good roster right now.
as if Myles Garrett needed more room to operate.
That's true.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, they're gonna have a top 5 defense easily. Maybe best defense in the NFL. What do you guys think about the Bears defense as constructed right now? Like what's the ranking?
I would say maybe top 12 for sure. Top 10, top 12, somewhere in that range for sure.
All right, I'll go a step further. You know what? I know I'm the eternal optimist, but I'm gonna go top 5, man. I believe in what I've seen at the end of last year. I think there's gonna be an energy. I think there's gonna be something different about this team this year. I think it's gonna really. It's hard to explain what it feels like when the Bears are special, and I feel like it's just gonna have like that magic to it. So I think we're gonna have a top 5 unit this year. I really do. I think Montez Sweat is coming for 15 sacks. He's coming
15
for that.
sacks. I love it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's my bold prediction for Montez Sweat. 15 sacks.
Yeah. I mean, he had what, 7 sacks just like in the second half of the season. He played for the Bears.
He had 6, or I don't know. He had like 5 or something with the Washington, and then he ended up having I think 6.5 with Chicago. So he ended up leading both Washington and Chicago for the sacks. It's crazy.
Show the wrong one. Fluce's glow up. The D is gonna start flying around here. Hell yeah, dude.
I was watching the calls earlier that they made to the draft picks, and I was just like, why does he look so attractive right now? Like, I'm comfortable in my own masculinity to say, like, why is that grown man looking so good right now? When
I
he's
know,
like,
right?
He's a nerd. Like,
The beard looks so good on him. Like his hairstyle is different too now. Like it feels like he's like grown more hair too somehow. Like he has more hair on his head. It's probably just like the cut that he got, but GQ cover.
really,
Let me put a picture up on the screen of Eberflus's glow up in case. I'm sure you guys already know what he looks like by now, but
all right, I'm minded.
I wrote on the beargoggleson.com about Eberflus needing to improve as a head coach, and then I jokingly wrote that he looked like he's auditioning for what is it, the senior bachelor, like a Golden Bachelor. Thank you, Golden Bachelor. He looked like he's auditioning for Golden Bachelor with that look,
right. He'd definitely win that show.
Hell yeah, he'd riz everybody up, man.
All right, let me put it up on the screen.
Let me turn on a fan. It's about to get hot in here.
I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'd be getting thirsty too. Sorry, probably taking a little.
It's a cheap beer.
Oh,
All right,
Wait.
Patrick Paul,
big
tackle Houston goes to Miami. That's a good pick because I know Miami needs to bolster their O-line for sure.
Okay, can you guys see it?
Yep.
There we go.
There we
There
go.
he is. There is our Riz guy right there.
The Rizzler.
I saw the picture of him sitting next to Matt LaFleur at what was it, like the Marquette game or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That was like his first time in public, like after the glow up, and you could tell like he's like almost on the same level now as Matt LaFleur.
Yeah,
Like
his aura is definitely
aura
improved.
and look.
I like it.
Hell yeah.
Dallas War Room is kind of cold. Yeah, the star in Frisco. That's like a.
They're mailing it in this year, so they're probably pretty bummed out. They're not going to do anything with Dak Prescott, which means this is just basically like, hey, let's crash and burn so we can kick your ass to the curb year.
Every time the Cowboys come up, I just think about Skip Bayless's tweet. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Which one?
The all in, comma, my ass.
Oh,
Oh man, comma my.
it looks like the fucking. I'm sorry, excuse my language. The Death Star in there.
Mhm. It is.
Like we got Palpatine, aka Jerry Jones, sitting over there, looking pretty similar too. If I might add.
Yeah, facts.
If my master sergeant is watching this, my bad, Master Sergeant. Please don't make me do push-ups on Monday. He's a Cowboys fan.
Give me a second. I'll be right back, guys.
Zeke coming back? Yeah, that's a rumor right now. That's the rumor right now that Zeke.
Really?
Cowboys are in talks right now.
Really? I wasn't
Yeah.
aware of that. That'd be interesting. I guess it's a fit.
Well, at least you get him back, and then they would still need a young running back anyway. This could be where they're going to draft a guy like maybe Trey Benson of Florida State, who I like a lot. I wouldn't be shocked if they draft a running back here.
No, yeah. RPI, I'm honestly not tracking if there was an explanation for that or not.
Yeah, I didn't know that one. I don't think they were actually in attendance in this one, were they?
No, yeah, he's asking why they weren't there. I can't remember. It was I think it was some sort of scouting thing that was like.
I kind of believe that too. Yes. Was that simultaneously when Caleb Williams had his workout in Los Angeles?
It might be.
That might be yes. That might be yes. That might be RP Howard. That might be the reason why they weren't there.
Yeah. Oh, you got it right. It's a running back, right?
Yeah, I said Trey Benson.
Give me 1 sec, Steven. I have to grab my pizza out of the oven.
No problem. Take your time. Oh, God damn it. Ah. Man, these picks are so long. Announcements are so long, folks. Ah, fuck. Marshawn Nealon goes to Cowboys. Darn. That's the guy that I know a lot of people wanted to be still available when the Bears pick is 75, but man. God damn it. And the edge rushers are starting to dwindle for the Bears right now. The Cowboys just took Marshall Nealon, the edge rusher. Another option gone for the Bears.
Oh, man. That's rough.
I know it's rough.
Howard, do I think Shane Waldron is going to kill it? Absolutely. You know what? I'll give you another bold prediction. This is going to be a top 3 offense this year. I think this is going to be a very dangerous team, honestly.
I do too.
I think this is absolutely a playoff team. So
I think right now I would put them at 10.5 wins, win above or low 10.5 right now.
yes.
Rashad, while you were gone, Marshall Nealon, the edge rusher, went to the Dallas Cowboys. So,
Oh no!
This guy.
Ah shit. Okay.
I know.
Kamara is still available though, right?
Kamara is still available. Chris Braswell from Alabama, that is still available as well. Other than that,
I'm not sure if Kamara is like supposed to go that high because a lot of mocks have him going in like round 4 or 5. But like I would not be mad if the Bears reach a little bit for him.
He's 24, but he will turn 25 next month, so he's a little bit overaged for sure.
Ooh. I mean, we know Ryan Poles loves selecting the older guys in round 3.
Well, Pace used to do that too, pretty much. Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Do the Bears move up, or do they just stick by like they did with Romo Dunze and wait for that to come to them? So,
yeah, I don't know. I think they might just stay at this point because we don't have many assets to trade up with in this draft, unless you use next year's draft capital.
Right,
you could.
That's it. Well, what I don't think we need. Well, the edge rusher, 3 technique. Those are the 2 main glaring positions of need right now for the Bears.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, 3 technique. I guess Javon Dexter could, play that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Play him right next to Andrew Billings. So, more like edge is like the biggest need. Right. But we also didn't fill in the hole left by Justin Jones. I mean, even though he wasn't that good of a player, but like we didn't sign any major defensive. I think we signed like a backup.
Right.
Cowarts, I think is his last name.
Byron Cowart or something.
Byron
like
Cowarts, yeah. But yeah, he's just been in backup his entire career, so he's not really going to do much probably here.
Right. This is
Good.
yeah. I'm thinking maybe edge rusher here. If they pass on edge rusher, I'm guessing they're basically going to call Yannick Ngakoue and say, "Hey, would you like to
Yeah.
come back again?" I do believe that, and maybe Carl Lawson, who was with the Jets last year.
Oh, Carl Lawson is still available in free
Yeah.
agency?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bears should get him then, 100%, because pretty sure he's still
Right.
pretty good.
Actually, I tweeted to Greg Gabriel and asked him, maybe I think he tweeted yesterday about getting
I saw
Greg
that.
Gabriel.
Bill.
Greg Gabriel was
Yeah.
talking about should the Bears re-sign Yannick Ngakoue, and I asked or Carl Lawson, and he said he responded by saying, "If you like an alligator arm, meaning it's a very short arm guy." So
Yeah. I love
Yeah,
that post by Caleb.
Man, that just made my night.
I know.
I love it.
He's such a fun guy to like be around, right? He's going to be the first Bears quarterback ever to be active on social media, which I'm not sure is a good thing or a bad thing.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah. It's fun when you win games.
Like my quarterback's talking about Chef Poles the legend, dude. That's amazing. Yes.
man, I can't believe Detroit had like almost 300,000 fans yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a record. They turned
Well,
out.
Really?
I mean,
Wow.
Detroit's a pretty. Have you been to Detroit? It's a pretty crappy city. They have nothing better else to do. So
Well,
Better not get Don Burr up in this chat. He's gonna
oh fuck! Chris
Crazy on you.
Braswell goes to Tampa.
come at me, Don Burr. Let's go. I'm ready for you.
Damn it!
he
Chris
commented on
Braswell.
my welcome to Chicago Caleb post. He was like forgot exactly what he commented, but just some usual shit talk.
Got it.
Chris Braswell goes to Tampa. Damn it!
Oh, Chris Braswell, okay.
Yeah, goes to Tampa.
Off the board.
I'll say this, as somebody who used to live in Michigan, I lived in Michigan for 6 months, not in Detroit, but like a really like suburb of Detroit. When you get to downtown, it's somewhat, it can be a very like barren and quiet, dead town in certain days.
Yeah.
I will say this though.
Packers are on the clock now. The pick is already in.
Can't like get caught up with you guys.
Are you still behind a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. It's not the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I mean Twitter is gonna spoil the pick anyways for the Bears.
Are you watching it on local ABC or streaming?
On YouTube TV.
Okay. I think local ABC is on tonight. They're airing it tonight as well. So, Javon Bullard, safety, Georgia, the Packers pick.
Yeah, I think
Javon
this might
Bullard.
actually be. The Packers selecting now.
They just made their pick right now.
I
Yeah.
just heard him say Javon Bullard. Okay.
Yes, that's the guy. Yes.
So you're like 10 seconds behind. That's not
Okay.
that bad.
Yeah, I can
live with it. It's
Um,
not as bad for the NFL draft as it is for like reacting to a live game, because then your
Yes,
reaction to the play is going to be delayed by that much.
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
They got a good player though. Safety.
The Packers have so many picks in this draft too.
It's like
They
a
have, like,
lot of it is I think a
11
compensatory
10?
pick or something like that.
Yeah. That's one thing I'm actually very happy Ryan Poles might have, eventually start doing, getting those compensatory picks. Ryan Pace never got a single one, I think, during his entire career as Bears GM.
Nope. Never got
We
one.
gave them away way too much for sure.
Jordan Morgan, Edgar and Cooper, and Javon Bullard is the Packers draft haul so far.
Did you see the Packer fan who responded to the Jordan Morgan pick yesterday, and then getting
No.
Yeah, so I think the Packer fan just wasn't enamored with the pick, and he actually kept his head down. He was wearing a cheese head, and the Lions fans next to him with the camera was on, and it was making
No
fun.
way. That's so funny. Oh my god. Was that on live TV? Like,
It was
that
on live TV. It was
oh
on
my,
live.
I
TV
gotta.
yesterday.
Oh, what the heck? I gotta find that video. Then
yeah,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, look up Jordan Morgan Packer fan or something like that on Twitter, and it will probably pop up.
Oh. What number do the Bears pick again? Oh, I see.
75.
Oh man, 16 picks. That feels like forever. All right, Brian Poles, time to get aggressive. No, I'm just playing.
So 59, Houston just made the pick. So that's about 15, 16 picks now. Okay.
So different from the last 2 years when we had so many picks on day 2.
I know.
Like both last year and the first year we had 3 picks on day 2.
All right. Did you see the pick posted by Kirsten Tannis on the war room inside the Carolina Panthers?
No, I don't think so.
You should go look at it. It's funny because David Tepper was the only guy sitting in the middle where everybody else was like dispersed and
Are you serious? What the heck?
I'm not kidding.
He's such a weird guy, dude. I'm so happy he's not our owner. Like, he has one of the biggest egos.
He's such a thin-skinned guy. My goodness.
You saw him
It's
throwing the drink on
embarrassing.
somebody during the season?
Yeah, that was
no,
against
drinking
the
at the end.
Jacksonville game.
What a loser.
Yeah.
What a loser.
I hope that person sued him for a lot of money.
I haven't heard anything of that note yet. That's funny. Did you see Tony Khan, wearing a neck brace and then going on a television?
No, I don't think so. Was that was that for the
Tony Khan
NFL
from,
draft?
Jacksonville. He's actually the executive vice president, I believe, at the AEW wrestling, and actually took a pile driver the day before, and then came into the war room with a neck brace, with a kayfabe, and then he was interviewed today comparing WWE to like a Harvey Weinstein of wrestling and shit like that.
You heard about Roger Goodell getting injured? He had like back surgery recently.
Right.
So
He was like 3 weeks into the recovery right now.
yeah, so people are like thinking like, is he gonna hug anybody on stage during round 1? And he did end up hugging people, but I think his back definitely must be hurting this morning.
I think
Some of the
JC
guys
Latham,
get up on you and hug you. Like, super hard.
of Tennessee, like it really gave him a big bear hug. I think lift him up or something. That's got to
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. He's probably got like tons of money from all the hush money he takes. Probably can get like a bionic spine at this point. So I'm just playing. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that hopefully they warn people to be gentle with him.
Be gentle with him.
Roger's gentle.
But man, I tell you, I'm so excited about the Bears draft. It's like so weird getting accolades and compliments. It's like so weird, like really the Will Ferrell gift. Like I don't know what to do with my hands,
It's one of those things, especially for like older Bears fans. Like they have been through so much shit. And do you guys remember the 1985? I know Philip probably doesn't. I mean, or do you remember no, obviously not. I mean, okay, yeah, that was a long time ago. But wait, were you around for that, Steven? The 1985?
No, I was living in Japan at the time. So
gotcha.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but like if you weren't born or you weren't around for that Super Bowl, the Bears have been shit your entire life. Like bottom of the barrel, your entire life, right? And now it's actually starting to change.
Yeah, basketball and football is like what I've always wanted to win at, and that's all I've known really my whole life is failure. I
Exactly.
remember the last Jordan championship. That's it, and I
Damn.
was 8. I was 8. I mean, I didn't
At
really
least-
get to enjoy it.
I get that. At least you have like some recollection of it because that's my biggest like regret not being alive for the Bulls dynasty. Because I know the Bulls
Yeah.
are going to be that good ever again now.
Yeah,
To that level.
yeah, not at that level. No. It was really cool, at least for the 1 year that I got to enjoy it. Everyone knew Michael was the man. Like it was just a known thing. He was basketball Jesus. He really was.
Facts. That Devin Hester kick return blew my eyes wide open. Dude, I remember that. It was the feeling I felt during that. I feel like, man, if Caleb can make me feel that feeling again, I'll
will,
build a statue for him.
I think he will. I think he will.
How soon do you guys think we could be that Super Bowl team? Like next year?
This
No.
year.
This year?
No. Next year, 2025.
Yeah.
I think it
Right
could
now.
be 25.
Line up.
I'm going to put my money on 25.
It's honestly not crazy to think. I mean, we're probably not going to win it this year, but if you look
I
at the
think we could
team,
be good.
like how good it is right now on both offense and defense, the only thing holding us back maybe is like some rookie mistakes from Caleb, right? Because the roster is actually very solid.
I really think we could be a dark horse, and somewhat of like a Cinderella sweetheart type of team, man. Like I said, I really think when the feeling in Chicago is crazy, if we can get like if we have a great record, we have home field and stuff like that, it can get very interesting if people have to come to Chicago to win. So we'll see. I think smart money's probably on another year, but I'm gonna be pretty ignorant this year. I'm not gonna lie. I think we're winning 10 games for sure.
So Marcus said 2 years. Yeah, the NFC North is really strong. Like that could be one thing working against us right now.
We can also work in our favor, though. We're going to be battle tested if we make those playoffs.
Good point. That's a good point. All right, the Lions are about to make their pick.
I can't say a bad word against Barry. You're the man, Barry.
Yeah, Barry's a cool guy.
I loved using him in All Pro Football 2K8. I don't know if anybody ever played that game, but that game was amazing.
What
that was the last on? That was PS3, man. I know you were probably like 7.
No, I was old enough for the PS3, but that was like Xbox. I didn't even have an Xbox back then. Actually, I had the Wii. Like that was my main console.
Okay.
I got an Xbox in high school.
Yeah, All Pro Football 2K was the last football game made by 2K Sports. So like ESPN people, like 2K. Yeah, but they didn't have the NFL license. They had to do all legends. It was very interesting. And so you got to use Barry Sanders, and he did a good job of making all of them feel like their legendary selves. Like Mike Singletary was in the game, and Dick Buckets, like they would clean people out.
Cool.
Walter Payton had his scissor kick. That was really cool. You could scissor kick and break tackles and stuff. That was fun.
Was it kind of like NBA Jam?
I'm actually somewhat. It was very simulation, though. It was more simulation than arcade.
Okay. TWC was a wee kid. Yeah, dude. I grew up on Nintendo, man. Like that was my main thing. Oh, Fernie, I appreciate the donation. Cooper Beebe at 75. No way, man. That would be a dream. I didn't even realize he was still on the board. Yeah, that could be.
He is still on the board. I don't know if he lasts that long, to be honest.
Does he play center too, or is it only guard?
I think only guard. Dominic Pooney, the Another offensive lineman, this one from Kansas, BB from K-State. Pooney, I think, could play center.
Okay.
BB, I think, played tackle too. I think he has a versatility there. So I think, Pooney or BB might be the guy. But,
Yeah.
If the Bears are not interested in picking up a defender, then I think that might be it.
Guard would actually be a really good pick, though, which I didn't even realize because we know Nate Davis, Tevin Jenkins are going to miss some time due to injury, probably.
Yeah.
And, like, as much as we don't want to admit it, there's a chance Tevin could not be on the roster beyond next year, right? With like how much guards get paid nowadays, they're getting paid, 20 million plus per year. With his injury history, I'm not sure if Ryan Poles would pay him. I hope he does, but I don't know.
Yeah, or even if we pay him, we could look to move Nate Davis then and get that and offset the salary increase to Tevin that way.
Yeah, that's a good point. Haloti Nada, I haven't heard that name in so long.
Haloti Nada, he's
My
a
God.
fucking. Oh,
He was a beast.
He was great back in the day.
Yeah.
Used to love playing with him on Madden back when Madden was good.
Like Madden 08, 09?
I was gonna say, like, oh man.
I think we might miss this one. Can Bears go 4-2 in the division? Boy, that's a tough one.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's what we should be looking for. Sweep the Vikings, split with the Packers and the Packers and Lions.
Even going 3-3 should be okay. I feel like, in his first year.
Yeah.
DWC, we did it. Yes, we did. Hey, thank you for the donation, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, you didn't have to do that, man. Thank you. You're the man.
The Lions are loading up on the corner, and it's Rakestraw. They got Terry and Arnold and Rakestraw now. They got to really, go up against the Bears receiving core and like, fuck it, we got to get a corner.
Yeah, right. I still can't get over our receiving core right now.
It doesn't feel real.
Keenan Allen, Roma Dunze. Like,
it feels like something I made up in Madden.
Right? You guys think it's the best receiving core in the NFL? I think it is. Like right now, if you look at like the top three combined, I can't name a number 3 receiver as good as Roma Dunze. Right now.
No,
who's ahead of the Bears?
Yeah, no, I think
who's ahead of the Bears. That's a probably more of an easy question right now. Who's ahead of the Bears?
Who's ahead of the Bears?
Yeah, on the receiving core.
Oh, yeah, I don't think there's anybody.
I don't think there's anyone. Maybe the Bengals.
But
yeah,
I'm not sure if I would put who's the number 3 receiver?
I guess it's Boyd.
Boyd, yeah, but I think he's a free agent, right?
He's still
I think he left. So
Charlie Jones to be a boiler homer for like a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, Miami too. We can't forget about Miami with Tyreek Hill.
Houston.
Jalen Waddle, yeah.
Oh, Houston is a good one, yeah.
Yes.
Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, and Tank Dell are a strong combo.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's a good one, yeah.
Andre Iosivas was. Oh yeah, he's receiver.
Iosivas or something like that, right? That's a Princeton guy. Yeah.
I remember I wanted the Bears to get him last year because he ran a like crazy 40-yard dash time.
Jamal Charles was the man. I used to love having him in fantasy football.
Oh yeah, was he the guy that had like a 50-point fantasy football game at some point?
Yeah,
I was playing against him that week.
Oh, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
I literally lost my matchup only because of that.
Yeah, he was one of those guys. He was a Tyreek Hill. Where he would annihilate.
Oh, it's pronounced Yoshivas.
Step off and eat real quick, guys. Just give me like 5 minutes.
Yeah, no worries.
Sure, go ahead. Chiefs got a good offensive lineman in Kingsley Suamataya out of BYU.
I saw some mocks with them going in round 1 to the Chiefs. So that's very good value.
That's true.
So we're almost coming up on the Bears pick. About
Right. And he's a young guy. He's only 21. He actually
the Kingsley
transferred.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He transferred to BYU from Oregon, and played with Puka Nakua, together. Unlike a lot of BYU players who are fairly older because they do the Mormon mission and everything,
Yeah,
this kid's actually 21. Legit.
that's crazy.
I know.
Dude, even Roma Dunze is 21. I didn't know that. Very young. He's probably
Very
turning
young.
22 soon, but that even makes the pick, better because he hasn't even fully reached his ceiling.
Right.
I know Malik Neighbors is actually 20, so he's even younger.
Yeah, that's true.
I hope they have the draft in Chicago again soon. I went to that draft. I think it was like 2015 and 2016.
Yeah.
So I went both years, and it was so much fun.
Oh yeah. I went to my very first one in Dallas in 2018. That was day 3, and then last year here in Kansas City, I went to that one last year on day 3, and I'm telling you, it was quite an experience.
Yeah, they really make it into like a big event where
I
you got
love
like
it.
other stuff going on too. Like they invite some players to sign autographs. Did you guys have the 40-yard dash thing there too, where the fans could run the 40-yard dash?
It was. They had it.
I remember running that, and I tripped in Chicago on my 40-yard dash in front of everybody, which I waited like 1 hour in line to run, and I literally tripped on my own feet.
Man. All right, 49ers are picking. So the second round is officially over.
Yep.
So I think, 10 more picks, 10, 11 more picks.
Yeah.
How many primetime games do you think the Bears will get?
I think it has to be 5. It's definitely going to be 5, right? I mean, there's so many games, especially with like Caleb Williams, where the NFL is going to want to market him, right?
Right.
Like Caleb versus Love is definitely going to be a primetime game. Bears versus Texans could very easily be a primetime game.
That's true.
I
just hope that we get to see a decent game because the Bears' record in prime time has been just dog shit.
Yeah, it's been terrible.
Monday night.
Yeah.
Thursday
Well, actually,
night, Sunday
I think
night.
Monday night is the only day we've actually been good on primetime. So I think we have a couple wins on Monday Night Football recently. Like the Vikings game last year.
Thursday night, 2 games Thursday night. Washington, Carolina. That's pretty much it. Sunday night hasn't been too kind on the Bears either, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, especially against the Packers.
Yeah, that's true.
If we the Hard Knocks team 4 minimum, I agree with that. I think it's going to be 5. We had 4, I think, last year, and our team was, not even good last year. Oh, it's a miracle the White Sox are actually winning a game.
Right.
Don't want to speak too soon, though. Tampa Bay just scored.
Right.
Dude, Steven, have you seen the so the White Sox this year, they have a streak going on where they win 1 game, then they lost 3 in a row, then they won a game, then they lost 4 in a row. It's been going on until a 7-game losing streak. And I think if we win today, it will continue the streak. Like adding 1 more loss.
Right.
What was your reaction when we selected Rome yesterday night?
Oh, it was an unbelievable luck, sheer luck, because I was worried that the two teams ahead of them,
Mhm.
Tennessee at 7 and Atlanta at 8. I think they were going to trade out to, somebody wanted to move up and get Roma Dunze or something like that.
Yeah, I know. I thought he was going to select a defensive player like Byron Murphy,
Right.
even Jared Verse.
I predicted that if Odunze gets traded out, the Bears were going to move out and and pick a defender like Murphy or Verse or something like that for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it didn't happen, because I know he said that Ryan Poles was had to be talked out of trading up to get him.
Yeah, right.
Ian Cunningham.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice to see that Poles and Cunningham have a very good relationship, and that I tell you, because we've had some shitty front office with Jerry Angelo, Phil Emery, and Ryan Pace. So it's actually nice to have a smart, competent, and patient front office.
Absolutely.
Right.
So Carolina traded their pick to the Jets.
Damn, Carolina is really getting fucking aggressive right now.
Yeah, right. Well, they traded down. So the Jets traded up.
Oh, okay. Carolina trade pick. Okay, so the Jets are moving up right now. Okay, my bad.
Are we gonna pick it?
Well, 65, so we're 10 picks away now.
Oh, I just saw the Carolina Panthers draft room you're talking about, Steven. That's crazy. What the heck? They're not even close to him. Oh, my God.
My God, David Tepper, in such a short year or short months, has replaced Dan Snyder as the most shitty human being in the NFL.
Yeah.
My God.
United States Airport. Staff starts at Mark Redmond, United States Army. Ellis Juan Jonathan Martin, United States Navy.
So I think Charles Tillman is actually announcing our next pick.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's going to be pretty cool. I think he announced the Kyler Gordon pick 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Damn.
Do you think we could get 6 primetime games? Isn't the limit 5?
Yeah, I think there's a rule for that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can only have 5. So.
The Army, dude, his record does not look big.
What's up?
I'm trying to analyze those military people right there.
Oh.
My bad.
I have a lot of friends in the Navy.
Nice.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I take that back.
What's up, J5?
Hey.
What's going on?
Hey, J5.
Yo.
Dude, we've been streaming for 2 hours. The Bears pick is still 10 picks away. I didn't know it was going to be this long. For some reason, I thought it was going to go by a lot faster.
Well,
I'm good, man.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just chilling.
Hell yeah.
Talking Bears football.
Oh, yeah. I think our stream last year was like 4 hours on day 2. I'm not sure if Philip was on that one. I don't think you were on that one. But you were here for our
I was on
Monday
that
night.
one last year.
Yeah,
but I think
Steven
it's,
was on
day,
that one.
Day,
Yeah.
day 2 or something like that. Yeah, day 2.
Yeah. But the last time we were all together was for that Vikings game.
Oh yeah. And
The one where we all went silent at the end because Fields played terrible. Still won the game though at the end.
right on that big third down pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, big third down pass.
That was a good
Yeah.
one.
Pulled. Yeah, I had a knot in my stomach until then, man. Until that completion.
Facts.
I was just like experiencing big shots. But that was one of the only games where he did come through.
Yeah.
Now that we could be honest, but it just a lot of times though it wasn't his fault. Like I'm still gonna maintain that. Like it'd be like end of game drives where his receivers fumbled, like that one dude that got cut, and
Smith Marset.
Yeah, like he got stripped. That or like receivers running bad routes or just coming up short, like Tyler Scott, like hesitating on that one deep ball last year. Just a lot of different things,
Oh yeah.
So
His
I don't know.
fumbles were pretty big though. Eventually, like that's when I kind of admitted maybe he's not a good fourth quarter quarterback. Just because it's like something always happens, right? A lot of it, wasn't his fault though, obviously, but it's like at some point if it keeps on happening. I don't know. I'm still a big Fields fan. Like I think it's gonna be good for the Steelers. But I definitely think Caleb has a much higher upside.
Right.
Yeah, I don't understand why they would play Russell Wilson because, like, there's no upside to playing Russell Wilson. And you only get Justin Fields for 1 year, I guess, before he's going to be able to hit the open market. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, you should find out if you have your franchise quarterback or not. Like,
well, the thing is, the Steelers always, are trying to win now, right? So maybe that's why. But I guess there's not going to be much of a difference between Fields and Russell Wilson. So
I think the answer now is still Justin Fields.
Yeah. Unless they think Fields needs a year to, like, just reset. I don't know.
Then they should pick up his. I don't know. They should
Dakota, shout out to you.
I don't know.
Here's an interesting question. What is your Bulls 2024-2025 starting five prediction?
I don't know. To be honest, I know one thing. I think DeMar DeRozan will not be on this team next year.
You think he's not going to be on the team next year?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he wants to win, and I think he wants to probably join the Clippers and return home.
Oh, Clippers! Damn.
Yeah, I really believe
I could see that.
I think we've
the
seen
thing with him though is like I feel like he needs the ball to, function, right? Like he's not a guy that can work without having that many shots per game. So I'm not sure how well the fit would be. I mean, I guess it could work out.
I disagree. So let me give you the starting five that I have, though. I believe it's going to be Lonzo Ball at the point. I think he's coming back. I think he'll be back. At the two, I think we are going to have DeMar. Or no, well, at the two, I believe it'll be Kobe White. At the three, I believe it will be DeMar DeRozan. I think he'll be back. At the four, I think he'll be Patrick Williams. And at the five, I think it will be Nikola Vucevic because that's what I'm going to do because
the groan we all just let out right now. We don't like Vooch. I really hope if we get rid of anybody, it's Vooch.
Yeah,
I mean he's not bad. Like obviously we overhate him, but it just sucks seeing him go up against like all the actual physical centers and just get absolutely destroyed constantly.
Yeah, I really think that he's been overrated as a starter in the league. I think he's more of a bench big at this point.
I mean he can start good. He's not worth all the money he's getting. That's
Yeah, I hear you. It's tough with him, man, because he has post game that a lot of bigs in the NBA don't have, But then again, he drives you mad because he'll stay. He's not aggressive and he sucks on D, man. He's real bad.
Oh yeah,
Drummond's a lot more fun to watch sometimes.
yeah, that's for sure. So what do you guys think we're doing with Levine then? Like, I mean, obviously we're going to get rid of him, but
Trade him.
I'm not even sure what we could get for Levine at this point. We might have to like give up a pick to get rid of his contracts. I hope not, but
It feels like we should at least be able to get like a second rounder for him or something. Like something, man.
Yeah, that's probably the only good option at this point.
so Julian said, "What are you hoping for with the Bears pick?" I'm hoping for probably an edge rusher. You know, I'd really be okay with any direction the Bears go right now because our roster is, so good where we don't really need anything. But I feel like edge is probably the biggest need. So
Right. Jacob Infante just posted players who are still available by the time the Bears pick position wise. So if you follow Jacob, go to his page.
Okay.
Yeah, or if Rashab can share the
Oh, yeah.
Jacob's screen there.
good point.
A few ledges, a few D linemen, and a lot of O linemen. I still see Cedric Van Pran, man. Van Pan, man. Van Pran, man.
All right, I put it on the screen right now. Yeah, you can mostly see it. So, yeah, Braylon Trice, Adisa Isaac, Jonah Ellis, Austin Booker, Mo Kamara. For the D line, Brandon Dorless, Micaiah Wingo, Tyler Davis. Offensive line, there's a lot of guys available. Cooper Beebe stands out. Zach Zinter from Michigan. Van Pran. Yeah, I mean, I'd be cool with a lot of these options, honestly. You guys have any preference or?
Cool too. Cooper Beebe or Van Pran.
I see.
Mason
I'm leaning more towards the excuse me, edge guy, Adisa Isaac or Ellis, something in that range.
Yeah, even Braylon Trice would be pretty decent. I know it's kind of small, but I think I had a mock to the Bears in some of my mock drafts.
Okay. Isaac or Ellis would be a pretty good pickup too, from the speed off the edge.
Yeah.
We have a lot of different wishes in the chat.
Yeah, Mo Kamara, Mason McCormick. I'd be a fan of Mo Kamara. I'm not sure if that would be considered a reach or not, but I'd be a fan.
It might fall a little more, but the key is, are you I guess it depends on how much you feel like you're reaching versus is he gone before you pick again?
Right.
Because if he's gone before you pick again, that's when is it really a reach? You got to get the guy when you can get him.
Mm-hmm.
So, we don't have the ammo to trade up. Not really. I mean, unless we're going to sacrifice like a sixth or something next year, I guess. I don't know. But
I wonder if we could trade that second round pick that we have from the Carolina Panthers for like a star player in the offseason. Because Ryan Poles has been trading all of his second round picks so far. So it's definitely a possibility to keep adding to the roster.
Yeah. That's true. To be honest, though, if he's going to trade a second round pick, he should be calling up the Bengals and trying to see if they want that second round pick for Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah, I know. That's a good point.
It's actually kind of shocking that Troy Franklin of Oregon is still available.
Really? Damn.
Yeah. In round 3, he's still available.
I can't believe Ricky Pearsall got taken in the first round, like over some of the other guys. I mean, he's a good player.
True.
So
that's true.
it's not crazy.
He had a very good off-season workouts at the Senior Bowl and everything. Sure.
Yeah.
I think everybody kind of expected that either Brandon Ayuk or Debo Samuel was getting traded or something.
Yeah. I guess they still
Hasn't-
could be traded. Just for a
Hasn't
future
happened
pick.
yet. Yeah, that's for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
So Cameron Kitchens had a terrible athletic testing. Like his RAS score was like 0.5 or something like that. So that's probably why he
Oh,
didn't
really?
test that well. Yeah.
Wow.
I know Sam Mustipher had a 0.8 RAS, and that's
Yep.
like the lowest one I've ever seen. Pretty sure Cam Kitchens had one that was like that low. Yeah, the
Right.
Bears have not picked yet, but they're about to pick in 7 picks.
Yeah. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to take a restroom break. I'll be back.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I mean, in the 3rd round or 4th round, I wonder if the Bears would take that flyer, but Poles has been a heavy RAS guy where I don't think he will consider doing that
Yeah,
for a player that tested that badly.
true. That makes sense.
I am joined tonight by two special guests, Harvey and Emma Freeze, seniors from Morehouse College and Emory University.
Mocks are done by journalists, drafts are done by GMs.
Individuals who are
That's for sure.
rebuild bridges.
I mean, yes, that's a factual statement.
Peter Schrager's mock draft was like very accurate this year. Like I think he actually had like good.
His last
one, yeah, his first one absolutely sucked.
balls.
I don't think he was even trying for that one. Like,
He said he
even think
did
he knew.
though.
yeah.
He was like, "Oh, I talk to people. I don't just post anything.
Yeah.
If we
Yeah, he
get
definitely is.
Jason Latham, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not gonna be happy."
Yeah. He had us taking the cornerback, initially, and then he changed it because he released a podcast with this mock draft. Then he changed it the next morning because I think Bears fans were attacking him, so he switched to
Even the
JP
change,
Latham.
man, like JC Latham, like, come on, man. Is anyone in fucking Tennessee really happy today? Like, I don't know.
Right?
Maybe they are.
They would have
man.
been.
Maybe.
Yeah, they would have been so good with Joe Alt because he needed a
Yes.
left tackle really badly. But I'm not
Yes.
sure about Latham.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like Joel was the one to be happy about in the top 10. Anything else was a disappointment, in my opinion. I mean, you can sell me on Olu
Yeah,
because at least Olu has the measurables to be a dominant left tackle in this league. But like,
100%.
the other ones, like, the other ones you're talking right tackles. And I mean, if it's a right tackle, it better be Darnell Wright. And I don't even see Darnell Wright in this draft. I think Darnell
Mhm.
Wright's better than all the right tackles in this draft. So,
Extract. Are you talking about something you said today, Kyle Brandt? I saw his I think I saw.
he
a show
went
a
off.
couple days ago. Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry. I've seen him go off when he was like talking about I don't know, he was like yelling behind himself to the people in Detroit like that were like by him, saying that like we're basically coming for the rest of the division. That was pretty cool.
I love
He like
Kyle.
cut wrestling promo.
Yeah. I like Kyle a lot more than Kay because she's not even on GM FB anymore, but I feel like she's obviously a Bears fan, but she's
Okay,
been,
Adams.
yeah. She's been
I know she
supporting
get a
the
lot
other
of
teams a little
crap.
bit too
You
hard.
get a lot of crap from the Bears.
Yeah.
And in a way, she does deserve it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Very true.
Christopher said, "What is the best position for them to take between O-line or D-line?" Depends on your board. Like, just pick the best player available, honestly. But
Agree.
you can't argue against like D-line right now because D-line is definitely, still need to some extent.
I really think I prefer edge to D tackle though. I honestly believe we invested a lot of draft capital last year at D tackle. I'm okay with passing on D tackle in this draft.
I prefer, edge or maybe
Yeah, that's fair.
edge or I don't know, maybe an interior offensive lineman or something.
Hit me on the people at Detroit in the back. We back, yes we are, Kirby.
Oh yeah,
Van Brand's still available, yes.
So we are on pick number 69 right now. Nice.
nice. Junior Colson.
Oh, Michigan. Harbaugh got his Michigan guy.
Michigan guy, yes.
Is that the first Michigan player they took?
Do you think he
I
said
believe
nice?
so, yes. Yeah, I think so, yes.
Do you think he asked him if it was nice when he called him?
Yeah.
You know, being pick 6, I don't know. How about our friend from last night, though? Shout out to that guy if he's watching.
I hope he's doing good right now. That's all I can say. Yeah, Steven, we met this one guy at the bar yesterday at the draft party.
Right.
Just a very funny guy, but he was kind of off his rocker. A very fun guy.
Did you see my comment on your video earlier?
No, the one I posted today.
It was
Or the Caleb reaction video.
it was the Caleb reaction. Yeah.
No, what'd you
See
say?
your comments. I really wish you. I kind of want you to look it up right now if you could find it. I don't know if you'll be able to say it on camera, but if you can, yeah, you can repeat my
All
comment.
right.
Otherwise, I mean, anyone else that curious can go look for themselves here. Free internet.
I can't find your comment on the Caleb video. Maybe it's on the other one.
Maybe.
So the Colts one.
Maybe it was Odunze.
Bears have drafted.
I don't see it for some reason.
What the heck? Hold on.
Can you see it on your end? Sometimes YouTube also blocks comments automatically. Like
Oh no, that'd be a bummer if they. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna take a picture of it and send it to you on text.
Sounds good. Yeah, Scott made a lot of money off of that. I wonder what the exact price was. How much he got paid for that number 13. Keenan's a rich man, so. Here, I'll be right back, guys. We use the bathroom before we make our pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing real fast. Give me one sec, Steve.
Sure.
With the 71st pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Isaiah Adams, guard, University of Illinois, under 400. Let's go.
All right, man. Isaiah Adams.
Illinois. I think Rashab is going to be very happy with the Fighting Illini getting picked there.
Yeah, you know, it's not a very good school, but
Well, football-wise, yeah.
I'm just kidding. Four picks, baby.
Yep.
Come on.
Presented by Verizon. Verizon Small Business Days are here from April 22nd through April 28th.
Three more picks, almost there.
Very close.
Yep.
Do we like Jalix Hunt? I'm gonna be honest. I don't know enough about Jalix Hunt to make a informed decision. I would have to look a little bit more.
I think he's an edge rusher from Houston Baptist University, I believe. He's got some nice, interesting trait there. Trevor, DWC, Trice.
Price or Isaac? That's a good question.
Good question.
I've mocked both of them to the Bears in my mock draft, so I'd be fine with either, to be honest. You know, maybe Braylon is like a little bit higher, I would say, in my priority, but you know, both would be pretty decent picks right now.
I would say Adisa or Jonah Ellis.
Yeah,
would be a pretty good pick for me.
This guy said he went to the Cody Whitehair signature when the other table had Jalen Johnson. I have so many random autographs from training camps in the past of like fourth string. You know, I have a bunch of Tyler Bray autographs from like the 2019 training camp. You guys remember Tyler Bray?
Yeah, man.
Legend.
I went to the training camp. I think I was at that training camp. I went to the one where we had Adam Shaheen. I think it was 2019, wasn't it? When we went to training camp? 18.
Yeah.
It was 18? Oh, no, we went to 18.
Nice.
But, yeah. I didn't get any autographs, though. But Adam Shaheen was a big man for what it was worth.
That's all he had. His size.
Yeah, pretty much.
Would you guys want Kitchens right now? At this point?
What was that?
Would you guys want Cameron Kitchens right now?
Well,
Not over
I
here.
probably will wait in the fourth. Probably wait in the fourth.
Yeah. The thing was, he was projected to be a round one pick before he did all the athletic testing. So
that's
I feel like his tape is really good. I thought Shaheen was going to be so good too, Trevor. But I also think the same about every player the Bears draft.
That's true. I see it. I'm right sometimes. I was really big on Alshon Jeffrey when we got him, and I felt,
I mean, Jeffrey was a dog, though, to be fair, for a couple years. Then he kind of...
Yeah, I was right about him. I made a bet with my buddy that he'd be better than God, he was out of Oklahoma. I can't remember his name. Came out in that same year. But he ended up being better than him. So
nice. What do you get? Oh, damn. Former Bear Musa Muhammad.
Screw this.
Oh yeah.
He said that stuff about this is where wide receivers go to die. What about now, Moose? What about now?
Facts.
Bust.
Bust.
David Tepper doesn't know what he's doing. Bust.
We're rooting on the Panthers' downfall again next year. We're trying to get a second round pick.
Yeah, I'm all into it, man.
Dude, that could actually be a first round pick because the Falcons might lose their first round pick next year.
Yeah.
So it could be like the pick we traded away from Chase Claypool. Yeah.
Probably, I mean, their peewee player isn't getting any taller. I can't help myself. I'm terrible.
Nah, it's true though.
I
I would be so mad if I was a Panthers fan right now. You literally gave up the pick that became Caleb Williams. I'm not trying to say Bryce is a bust or anything, but he looked pretty rough last year. He got outplayed by Tyson Bagent last year.
Yeah. I mean, Montez Sweat nearly murdered him with a simple shove.
Right.
I mean, he almost broke him in half. I heard Jim Ross on a call and everything. Like, it's like a WWF call.
Cooper Beebe gone.
Oh, shoot.
Cowboys.
Smart
move. They needed to bolster their O-line for sure.
Yeah. Are you guys going to be looking on Twitter for the Bears pick, or are you just looking on TV?
I'm just on TV.
I have it on TV. I have it on
Okay,
TV.
yeah. I'll only look on TV then, too. I'm not going to read the chat then because like somebody in the chat is probably going to spoil it for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I might mute actually I might mute my laptop for a second, like, because I think you guys will find out right before me.
Okay, sounds good. Koopa BB. Yes, no Twitter spoilers, please. Yeah, I'm gonna look away from the chat after this Dallas pick is announced. Nothing is ever gonna top my Justin Fields reaction though when we drafted Justin Fields.
Yeah. I remember that.
I love your reaction video to that, dude.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's because like this year I had no reaction to the number one pick because I already knew it was gonna happen. Like the Fields pick was pure like just excitement and
yeah, we had no idea that was happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not gonna take any chances. As soon as the Falcons announce their pick, I'm gonna go mute.
Yeah, sounds good.
Gotcha.
And I'll be back with my pure adrenaline.
I might have to mute mine too because I think Steven is a little bit ahead of me because you announced the pick, the last pick. Like
okay,
5 seconds.
I'll mute myself too. No
Right.
Twitter spoilers.
I mean, you don't have to mute yourself, but I'm just turning on the volume of my laptop.
Spoiler alert! I'm gonna be high on whatever they do.
I'll keep an open mind. I'll try to keep an open mind.
All right, yeah. Someone needs to. Only
thing I would hate right now is a quarterback like Spencer Rattler.
Yes.
Can you imagine Spencer Rattler? Put Caleb and Spencer Rattler in the same room again.
All right. I'm going dark. I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good. They took Braylon Trice, the Falcons. Oh man.
Damn it! There goes Trice.
The Chicago Bears are on the clock.
Yes. Finally. Man, that was so long. Man, but hey, we made it. We made it.
Yeah, I have no idea what this pick is going to be. Maybe edge.
Yeah, I'm feeling edge with the Cooper BB gun. It has to be an edge now.
Oh, commercial break. God damn it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so. I wonder if they're going to announce the pick during commercial break. Well, no, they
That's
actually
the worst.
announced all the
Oh,
picks.
the pick is in now. Pick is in. Pick is in.
Pick is in? Okay. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to mute my audio now from my laptop.
Yeah, me too.
Come on, Ryan Poles.
His Auto Rewards program for pros. That's why when you stock up on the many items you need, you earn bonus points to get the stuff you want. Join NBD's Pro Rewards and start earning today. We got this. We got you. Fellas, just like Nationwide helps millions of people prepare for their financial future, I'm here to help you prepare for the NFL draft. You ready? On. Off. On. Ring ring, your future call. Seriously, no one's going with the quarters yet? People like this one. We get a lot of emails. Fine, give me your best commissioner. Too much. Yeah, that's way too much. A 911 wedding. You won't forget.
Where's my husband?
It's complicated. I'm so sorry. Somewhere. 911 Thursday on ABC. For 3 games, these two teams have battled. And now the Lakers are facing elimination too. The NBA playoffs, Nuggets, Lakers on ABC.
One is proud to celebrate over 25 years in business. And now we've renovated our building to serve you even better.
Find the Hyundai you want in our new showroom designed for convenience and comfort.
We make car shopping easy with our exceptional customer service and a wide selection of vehicles.
We have over 500 new Hyundais available. Get 0% financing and up to $8,400 in available rebates.
So visit us in Algonquin or shop online at rosenhyundai.com.
Norman, bad news. I never graduated from med school. But the good news is, Xfinity Mobile just got even better. Now, you can automatically connect to Wi-Fi speeds up to a gig on the go. Plus, buy one unlimited line and get one free for a year. I gotta get this deal. That's like $20 a month.
All right, any second now.
That's amazing.
Mobile savings are calling. Visit XfinityMobile.com to learn more.
Some of the sensational pictures and moments, the draft moments brought to you by Haagen-Dazs. That's what this weekend is about. The wildest dreams of all of these young men and their families coming true directly before your eyes. The very first one you saw there was the Chicago Bears quarterback, now Bears quarterback, in the room. He was the first pick, and the Bears are now going to make the 75th pick of the 24 draft. Here they go.
There's Peanut.
I love Charles Tillman.
A wide range of fans out there. With the 75th pick in the 2024 NFL
Oh God,
the Chicago Bears
the
select
local kid from Hinsdale.
tackle out of Yale.
Oh, wow. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting that. Damn. What do you guys
He's a
think about that?
Hinsdale Central kid.
Is he actually? Oh, wow. Oh, that's crazy. Damn.
Went to Yale. Went to Yale.
Wow, okay. Damn, nice. I like adding to the offensive line. Like, I'm never going to complain about that. What do you think about it, Phil? Do you see it?
A lot of
I think we're still muted on his end.
Dude, holy shit! What just happened?
They got an all lineman. A local
I can't
kid too.
believe that we just
Local
plugged a tackle.
Right. I'm not sure. Do you guys know if he plays guard?
I think he says, Jacob said that he played 669 snaps at left guard or something like that.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty good then. I like that. Damn.
Jacob would know that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a top 30 visit too with the Bears. So there you go.
By the way, the Bears have a little tradition with Yale.
If we get an edge rusher in a round 4 pick, this was literally a perfect draft.
This question.
Like, I'd be so happy with that.
Yeah, it's. Let me turn this down. It's hard to be mad about that pick. It's all about Caleb, man. It's all about Caleb. I love it. I know that was a pretty highly thought of tackle in this draft.
Yeah. Trevor said he could be a Nate Davis replacement next year. Totally possible. I think we're definitely cutting him next year. I think if you cut Nate Davis, you save $8 million or something like that. So, all right. Guess we'll answer some last minute questions, and then you guys want to call it a night.
Yeah, I would say so.
All right, sounds good. Yeah. If we didn't start when it started, we could have been.
Jonah Ellis went to Denver. 1 pick later.
It's all good. I'm not worried about it, man. It's about that.
Yeah, I feel you. Super hungry.
Yeah. I'm super hungry as well.
Just ordered a Papa John's pizza. Free.
Oh, delivery?
Free promotion for them. Yeah, delivery.
I had to eat, man. I was dying a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's fair, bro. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. I could because I was feeling like hungover when I woke up this morning. So.
I was at a local sports bar all night, so
nice.
It was a lot of fun too. So
was it were there other Bears fans there too?
No, there were none. It was just basically a handful of Chiefs fans there too. So
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure the Chiefs fans were happy about their pick.
Oh yeah, Xavier Worthy, man, that's a great player.
He's
a legit receiver too. You know, he's not like some John Ross who just has a speedster and doesn't know how to run proper routes or catch. He can definitely play. My goodness, he's going to be very dangerous for the Chiefs this upcoming season for sure. But yeah, absolutely. Well, do you guys want to call it a night here? I don't know if there's anybody.
Yeah, if you guys have any last minute questions, put them in the chat. We'll probably end the stream in 1 or 2 minutes. But thank you guys for tuning in, man. That was a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, both of you. Always a good time. They'll have you guys on for live game reaction at some point again next year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then, Rashab, if you're available next week, some point, we could do live reaction to the the you and I that we normally do together as well.
100%, I'm down.
Absolutely, yeah.
DWC, what's the Papa John's order? So I got it's like some jalapeno popper thing they have, and then a pepperoni pizza. I love their garlic sauce. That's the only reason why I like Papa John's.
Garlic sauce is so flame.
So good. Wait, what'd you say? It's so good, right? Oh, I thought you said it was bad for a second. I was like,
I love it. Right, no, I gotta have that.
There's this one Papa John's employee I follow on TikTok who's like a big I don't know, his videos are like big. That's actually how I thought of ordering Papa John's tonight.
Gotcha.
That TikTok, man.
They're gonna ban it soon. Our last few months of having TikTok.
Well, I guess it would be hard for me to miss what I never had. So.
Hey, RPI Howard, thanks for tuning in, man.
Yeah, RPI Howard, thanks.
RPI, you the man. everybody that watched, man, thank you guys for watching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you
always.
guys for tuning in. Thanks for Phil and Steven for coming on. But we'll see you guys in the next stream. All right, peace out.
Thank you, guys.
Peace. Pain and nails still.